Hello everyone, and thank you for waiting.
I think we've got it fixed.
Finally! Welcome to the 1000k special! We are specially late today.
Yeah, sorry about that.
Thank you so much for hanging around. Oh god, we feel awful. We've never ever in all our lives had an issue with that. It was something to do with YouTube's live thing. It was like duplicating the keys and it wasn't letting us just have one key, but then we ended up duplicating it ourselves and then it sort of worked, so.
Yeah.
Woo!
Blame it on YouTube.
So yeah, sorry about that. We were getting well flustered back here. Thank you all so much for joining us. Local legends, Danny Whitewolf, Buffs, Ida, Necrochat, Luna, my god, zombie.
Thank you for sticking around through that.
Thank you, everyone. Whew. God, that was a bit panicky. No, in our luck, because we were talking about starting doing like live paranormal investigations. No, in our luck, we'd do a live paranormal investigation, and then all of a sudden, we'd catch a ghost, and we couldn't get it to go live.
Yeah, exactly right.
How's everyone doing today? We good? You all like just asleep, waiting for the stream to start. Get spooky society, yay! Oh my god, I can't tell you how grateful we are that you guys stuck around. We were like, oh my god.
Seriously, thank you so much. That was very stressful. Yeah.
Yep. That's YouTube for you, indeed.
But we're here. That's what's important.
Oh, thank you, zombie! Didn't come in and say your internet caught COVID. I think YouTube caught COVID for a second there.
And the thing is we were having internet issues just before this too. We solved those, and as we're going live, we're having issues with the stream. So we got it all figured out now, though. Let's just keep our fingers crossed that we can maintain this.
Hi, Mum. Mummy Janella.
Hey, Mom.
If you say hi, Ricky, you'll remember me. Of course I remember you. Ghostly Whispers Paranormal, hello and thank you. Okay, so as you all know, we are doing a giveaway. If you want to enter, we're giving away one of these shirts, or a shirt of your choosing from our store, and a mug. We actually had 2 mugs and we broke them both, so I don't have an example to show you. But you get the gist. To enter, all you have to do is type PARAFAM into the chat, as so. And if you do that, I'll write your names down on a piece of paper and we're going to put them all in a drawer and we're going to pull someone's name out of it at the end of the stream. Don't worry if you have to go somewhere, you can watch it on catch up and see who won. Hi, Mum! Our mums are our biggest fans. There we go. He's on the case. Look.
On the case.
I was going to write these down. Now we have to try and read his writing. So we're not going to know who's going to win.
Nobody's going to win.
Amy, hello. You getting all this?
I'm getting it all.
It doesn't have to be caps. It doesn't matter. Oh, I was like, how are you reading that? Okay. You've got your phone open.
I'm on it.
Whew, exciting times. Yeah, sorry it's taken us a little while to do this stream as well. Hey, Fox, how are you? Now it's dark. Hello, welcome. We are subscribing to all channels and we may not have been. Absolutely. I'm pretty sure 95% of people here all have channels. And obviously, they're all amazing. So go and check each other out. PARAFAM.
Getting them all.
The writing's getting worse and worse. If you entered first, you've got more chance of winning.
It's not so bad. Come on now. It's not good, though.
Alright, don't forget we got to cut those out as well.
Oh, well, I'm just getting them written down.
How can I change my profile picture? You're just going to have to figure that one out, aren't you? If you didn't put yourself with a massive penis on your face in your profile picture, you wouldn't have to worry about changing it, would you? You've done that yourself. Got to make adjustments. Oh, don't even talk to us about making adjustments. Love the idea of your channel. Have to ask, have any of your adventures changed your mind on the paranormal? Ooh, first question of the day.
Here we go. This is a good one.
You want to go first?
Well, yeah, I guess I'll go first because I was probably the biggest skeptic out of the two of us. I won't say that it's changed my mind completely. I will say that it has given me a little more confidence in the idea that the paranormal could possibly be real. I've had evidence from things that have, so I have my own personal testimony, kind of, which is a step above where I started, where I had absolutely really nothing, nothing of sustenance to be able to say that I believe in it at all. So for me, it hasn't converted me to a believer yet, but it definitely has helped me to take a step towards getting there.
There you go. And for me, from the start, I was always skeptical anyway, but a little less skeptical than Doug is. So we've had the nice sort of balance, where I'm a bit more like, yeah, but we both desperately want to believe in it, like 100%. That's the whole point of it. Like, I want to believe you. So, but I think definitely since we started, like, I feel I'm not 100% there yet, but there's been a lot of times where I've been like, whoa, this is unexplainable. Like EVPs, what the heck are they all about? You just have the camera out, you listen back to it, and it says something. It's like, how? You can't explain that. It's crazy. Is the screen color going in and out? I don't know, is it?
If it is, let's just...
It
again.
is! Did you see that?
Yeah, it is.
Oh, it's the ghost. Ooh.
It's alright, as long as
Did you
it's
get
still
Fox
streaming.
down there?
Who is it?
Fox, the cutest
yeah,
song
Fox.
in the world. This was a TV show you couldn't admit you believe until the final episode. Well, that's also the thing, isn't it? It's like, we have to build up to it. It'd be cheating if I win. You can take me back off the list. No.
Oh, no.
You're in there.
No.
Because you already have we're going to do it so, like, if you win first, you can pick if you want a mug or a t-shirt. And then the second person gets what they get. So, if you win either one, we'll get you the mug. Because then you have one of each.
My mom. Oh, Doug, Baldwin Road and Leonard, you have to believe. Well, I have had my own experiences in the past, but nothing to convince me 100% that it's real. Otherwise I would be a believer. But no, she is right. I have been in places that have left me kind of scratching my head, being like, I don't know what just happened. But, I've had those situations here with ghost hunting as well, so... Nothing that has convinced me yet, still to this day.
For now,
yeah.
We're getting there. Dirty Self Paranormal, hello! Welcome, Mr. Gray, hello, welcome. Thank you so much.
Again, we're doing a giveaway. All you have to do if you want to enter is type in PARAFAM into the chat. I have a list so far. If you are new, if you just showed up and you want to enter, please type it in now, and I'll go ahead and add you to the list.
Thank you so much for popping by, Welcome, Mr. Gray. You're trying to get to 1,000 also, pretty hard. You got to push, absolutely, but it's doable. It's definitely hard, but it is doable. It's one of those things you just got to keep pushing, Even when you feel like, oh, I can't go on, you just got to persevere. But everyone, go and subscribe to Dirty Self Paranormal. Give them the help.
Yeah, please. I mean, we all need the help here, We're all building, and this is a great community to build in, and everybody definitely has been very helpful for us. So hopefully anybody that's helped us can go ahead and lend a hand to anybody else in the chat who's trying to get there as well.
Absolutely. Like this whole community is just absolutely amazeballs. Like, I've never known anything like it. Everyone supports each other so much. I love it. It's amazing.
It's a great community.
It's an interesting topic. It seems that most people have had some sort of paranormal experience. It's true. That's the strange thing about it. The shirts and mugs are cool enough. I don't know my own contest. Did you enter Dirty South Paranormal?
Let's see, which one was it? Dirty South.
Yeah. Oh, thank you for subscribing to them. Get Spooky Society. Do you believe something has followed you home after a paranormal investigation? There was one time where we were investigating Amelia Dyer, the baby farmer, and because it was like on a really busy street. We couldn't stand outside the house because it was a bit awkward, you know.
And kind of noisy.
Yeah, so we were like, so Doug walked down to the house to invite her back to her car to have a chat with us. This baby murderer who killed hundreds of babies, horrific woman. And he's like, I'll just go grab her and bring her back to the car.
I'll get her.
I'm like, all right then. So off he goes. He's like, can you come to the car? Because I don't know, we just feel like we believe more if we go to the actual place and then bring them back to us.
I feel like if you like, you know, come in contact with something that they physically owned, or you're like, you know, I just feel like, yeah, you're kind of connecting, and maybe they would listen or follow or want to communicate.
Right. There was that time when we were driving home, and I was like, I just felt like something was sat in the back of the car, and I was like, oh, cry. Because on the Necrophonic app as well, we had one of the responses, and it said, I'm in the car. I was like, oh, great, fantastic. Baby murderer in the car with us. But saying that, I don't think anything's like at home with us.
No, but at the same time, we really haven't done. I mean, we've done little experiments here, but we really haven't done a hunt of our own house, and it would be interesting to kind of conduct one of those kind of experiments within our own walls to see if maybe something could have followed us home. I mean, that's an interesting question, really.
Would be. We could make a list of all the investigations we've done and see if any of the names pop up.
Yeah, exactly. So
hopefully, one of the friendly ones.
we can find out for you, that's for sure. Do we have anybody else?
We do. We have Easy Maniac. Have you done him yet?
Nope. Easy Maniac. Okay.
Sorry, guys. It's alright. Ghostly Whispers Paranormal. Are they on there? Thank you for entering, everyone. Gregor147. Thank you. Thank you. Love the Para-Unity. Hell yeah. Love the one, and he walked her back as promised. Yeah.
Yep. Yeah. I mean, she was a child murderer, but, you know, gotta be polite.
Yep. Don't want her coming after us.
Yeah, don't want her coming home with us.
I the other thought it was a ghost, but it was actually a human in the shadows. Not yet. There was one time, actually, when I was doing, editing our video for the Gypsy. And there was a guy, but he was standing in the window, but he looked massive. So I don't know if it was a guy, if it was something weird, but
I do remember that.
We put it in the video anyway. It's probably just some guy hanging out in his hallway, and I'm just like...
Yeah, it was storming out that day, that night, and it was pretty epic, actually. I'm glad we did it that night. But, so we were in the car as well, and I do remember looking out and being like, there's somebody in that window.
But it was just odd how they were standing. They were, like, sort of rocking.
Yeah. It was definitely
and
strange.
they looked massive, like they were wide and tall, like it was
almost looking bigger than the window itself. Like how is it?
It was almost bigger than the window, yeah. Like that was a bit weird. Who wouldn't follow Doug?
Well, I hope a child murderer.
Where is some place that you really want to investigate that you can't yet? Everywhere because of bloody COVID and our lockdown.
No,
there's
Yeah, there's a couple.
Yeah.
One of the main ones on our list would be the Ostrich Inn, which is a hotel and pub, I believe.
Mm-hmm.
That's located not far from where we live.
Mm-hmm.
And right now, you know, it's in an area that's completely shut down because of COVID, and we haven't been able to. But it's notorious for its hauntings. It's been on a lot of, what is it, The Most Haunted? It's been on a lot of big time shows, and we want to go there and see what all the hype's about personally. So, you know, that's one of them. There are a couple.
Yeah, we have loads of haunted hotels that we want to go to, but because of COVID, we haven't been able to. So hopefully in the new year we'll be able to get all of those done.
Oh, Dave, what's up, dude? Hey, I love you too, buddy. I miss you. It's been way too long, man. You got to get over here. Come spend some time with me.
Yeah, as soon as we're allowed to fly again. Gregor says, which place would never be given access to, e.g. the pyramids, Buckingham Palace, the White House, would you like to investigate? That's a really good question.
Yeah, that is a good one.
You want to go first?
Let's see. If it was... I mean, they all have, like, their history, don't they? I mean, the pyramids would definitely be, like, on top of my list of places to go. I mean, with any place that has, like, an in-depth history like that, it's just a vast history. would be a place that I would want to go, explore, because for one, I'd be able to look the history up. I'd be able to look up history on specific people, tragic events, anything that I can like wrap my mind around and look up the history. And those are the places that I personally want to go. I don't really have a specific list right now, but the examples you posted are great examples, because so many things have happened there. The palace, even the White House. I mean, the 200, however many years of history that has, and the pyramids specifically. Like, I mean,
you used to be able to go into them, but you can't anymore. I would personally love to do Windsor Castle. I know you can like enter it now as a tourist, but obviously you'll fool around with other tourists. But to be able to go into Windsor Castle at night time by yourself with no one else there, that would be amazing.
David, do Ancient Ram Inn.
We'll have to.
Yeah, we'll look that one up for sure. I mean,
so in Michigan or England?
You know what? For you, I'd hunt anywhere, my friend.
Well, even so, sure. we plan to, obviously visit Michigan soon, and when we go, we'll definitely cross off a bunch of haunted places.
When we're in Michigan, David, I'm bringing you. I need you as a bodyguard.
Easy Maniac says, which of the Nightmare on Elm Street sequels is the worst in your opinion? I think anything after maybe 5, 6, and 7, they all got pretty bad after that. They were good, and then obviously the remake was terrible. And Fox says, what is the best EVP you ever got? We probably have different ones.
Yeah, EVPs, I mean, I don't know if we can, because I know EVPs are like picked up by a microphone. I don't know if we can count those with our necrophonic captures. I don't know if they're the same thing.
No.
But if not, I mean, we don't really have to. I mean, we do have some EVPs. We caught, we've caught names like Anne Boleyn.
That was my
That's probably my favorite one, but that's only because we haven't really had too much experience with the EVPs yet. We've attempted.
We've caught a few though.
But we have caught a few.
Yeah.
But not enough for me to really pinpoint down like an amazing standout capture. I think the most standout one, my favorite one, would be the Anne Boleyn.
Yeah, mine too.
Yeah.
Because we kept hearing Anne Boleyn's name when we were looking at investigating her love affair, and her name kept popping up on the necrophonic. And then we were listening out for EVPs on the camera, and then it was like almost clear as day, Anne Boleyn and EVP were like, okay, that's a bit odd.
Yeah, no, that definitely stands out the most for me when it comes to EVPs.
World of Mr. Grey says, would love to stay in a haunted hotel. I plan to once all this pandemic stuff is over with. I would love to watch a video of that.
Oh, yes. I mean, with all the debunking skills you have, especially like a place like the Ostrich Inn, like that would be perfect for him because, it's well known. It's an establishment that's well known, and the haunted history is very known as well. I mean, it has a gruesome history according to what we've learned, and it'd be interesting to see what you would come up with yourself in a place like that.
Like the ultimate skeptic.
Yeah.
Hey Daniel Godwin, welcome. How are you doing? Sorry guys, just trying to make sure we don't miss any questions. Windsor Castle would be crazy fun. That would be fun.
Yeah, I've been to the Windsor Castle. It's an awesome place, but if you were there by yourself, just kind of investigating, that would be a spooky place to be.
Oh, David said that it's in England.
Oh, awesome. Well, we'll definitely have to look that one up. I mean, that's the thing about pubs and places over here, like inns. They just, some of them are older than America. You know what I mean? Like they're just so old. Like it would be amazing to me if they didn't have some sort of activity going on.
Fox says, I caught an orb go across President Trump when him and Pelosi and Schumer were having a conversation before he was impeached on a news clip.
Wow. Interesting.
I wonder who that could have been.
It's the ghost of Abraham Lincoln.
Loftus Hall is one place I want to investigate badly that I just can't yet. It's so frustrating, isn't it? Especially for us, considering we started doing this just as like, this is something we could do at home and for fun whilst the pandemic's going on. And obviously it's gone on and on and on.
Yeah, it's almost like there's no foreseeable end, but I'm not gonna, don't quote me on that. I'm hoping it ends soon.
Let's hope so. Sean says, just popping in to say hi, hope you're both well. Sunderland Air Museum is so haunted, look it up. Oh, awesome. Write that down so we can check that out later on.
What is it called?
Sunderland and Air Museum.
Sunderland and what?
And Air Museum.
I'm going to spell it way wrong, but you'll know.
Yeah, we know.
And what was that? Did you say Rams Inn?
The Rams
David?
Inn. Oh, David.
It's a while back, wasn't it? No? Did I see another?
Do Ancient Ram
Ancient
Inn.
Ram Inn,
Yeah. Gregor says, do you have a favourite character in Scooby-Doo?
Well, probably Shaggy.
You just love him because he's high all the time.
Yeah. You know. He's always just hanging out in the van.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I didn't watch a lot of Scooby-Doo when I was a kid.
I mean, I did growing up in America. It was just like any cartoon, you know, any channel you have it on, you can catch a Scooby-Doo episode. So.
I always liked Velma, I guess.
Velma was
I
a good
had
one.
to pick.
Yeah, I think she's probably my second favorite. Just the nerdy, always like accidentally bumping into like the
Yeah. I remember I had a Scooby-Doo game when I was younger, which I played more than I watched it, and she was my favourite character in that. So we go with that. Necro Chatter says, what would you say was the scariest or creepiest experience?
Well, I think just recently we had a pretty creepy experience on Green Lane, the Green Lane episode with the witch.
The next thing is, i.e. when something was throwing rocks at you.
Yeah, well, yeah, you nailed it.
Yeah, that was definitely
the spookiest, just because the presence. I mean, it felt like there was somebody there with us. We were on a trail in the woods. It was pretty late at night, though, so I don't expect that there would be somebody out there wandering around or chucking rocks at us. But it definitely felt like there was a presence, and that was by far the spookiest, because we were in the middle of this trail, and we had a long way to go to get back to the car and a long way to go to get to the other end of the trail. So we really didn't have anywhere to go to get away. So we were just kind of there with it.
And it was pitch black as well.
Yeah.
Like if anything, any of our like lights would have died, but that's it. We would have been lost in the woods.
Yeah. I think I do remember saying like, if there was a spirit here and it drained our equipment right now, like we've seen before,
we would have been stuffed.
We would have just been in the dark. Yeah. Complete dark.
We'd have been shouting for help. Hey Laurie, welcome. How are you? We'll have to look at the ostrich inn. Sounds interesting. To pop off, thank you so much for joining us, World of Mr. Grey. Really appreciate it. Have a great rest of your day. Huge congrats, guys. Thank you so much. Gregor, do you have Christmas decorations up yet? No.
No, neighbors do, but...
Yeah.
Yeah.
No, not for us. It's like... have to listen to Christmas songs all day at work. It's like it takes the magic out of it if you put it on too early.
Yeah. You know, you get used to it way too soon. Then by the time Christmas comes, you're just like setting the tree on fire.
Well, don't do that. Jesus. As a child, I've lived in a haunted house in Birmingham. Oh, it's interesting. Me too. Oh, Birmingham, Michigan.
Oh, Michigan, yeah. Oh, yeah. So,
sorry,
Amy's from Michigan.
Sorry, you guys say Birmingham,
yeah,
don't you?
Yeah, Birmingham. It's Birmingham for us, yeah.
We do Birmingham.
But yeah, over here it's Birmingham. It took me forever to get used to that.
You need to do Uncle John's house when you come. Hell yeah.
Yeah? Yeah, that place, I remember staying there when I was a kid and just always being spooked. Just always being creeped out with the sounds, and it's just a scary place. I mean, you know, it's
he
pretty
still
old.
lives there?
Yeah. Yeah,
we
still
would
lives there.
definitely do an overnight thing.
It's off a dirt road too, so it's like neighbors aren't around. There's like neighbors far and few in between, and it's just on a bunch of property. It's a spooky place. The property is even spooky, to be honest with you.
Get Spooky Society says, so we have a lot of videos ready to go. We're thinking of doing some card readings around drawings as fillers. What do you guys think? All three of us are readers. Natalie Ben's Paranormal actually recently did a readings video, and it was really interesting. There's someone else that I follow that does tarot reading cards, and it kind of like it works even though you're watching it at home. Like you can say, pick this card. If you pick this card, this is what we found for you, so on and so forth.
That would be kind of cool, like a live thing,
cool.
you know?
Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah, that would be pretty sweet.
And like you said, it's a good little filler thing in between. If it's not everyone's cup of tea, it will be like at least a few people.
And doing live things is great for interacting anyway. So, it's good in both ways. You got the cool activity, and you're interacting with your audience. So, it's definitely worth doing.
Absolutely. Random Relics. Hello, friends. Hello. How are you? Thank you so much for joining us. Have you been so scared that you farted? Trust me, he does not have to be scared to fart. He just, it's constant.
If I did that, then there would be no point in hunting that place anymore, because anything
would evacuate the area.
Yeah.
Trust me.
my farts cause ghosts. They're ghost makers. Why does Doug still have an American accent?
Yeah, Doug, why do you still have an American accent?
I'm from the Midwest, and this accent is never going away. Even if I tried and attempted, there'll still be remnants of it. That's for sure.
Amy was born in Michigan.
Oh, excellent. Me too. Born and raised.
Rats Passing's proud of you. Keep up the integrity and good hunting. Nap time. Okay, Danny, thanks for joining us. Enjoy your nap. So many great channels in here. Oh gosh, there's so many amazing channels. This is, we were saying earlier,
the community is just so great.
Mm-hmm. Did you used to watch Most Haunted? If so, believer in the program or skeptic? Is that the one with the ridiculous?
If that's the one with that
ridiculous man on it.
Yeah, I feel like what
I forget his name.
Put me off with that show was what you were speaking of, was the psychic that they would bring in. I can't remember the guy's name, but God, it's just there's the paranormal. I'm already a skeptic, and so when they bring in the psychic who has all these theatrics and it's just clearly an act, it really puts me off of the show altogether, like all of it.
It's funny to watch though.
It is funny. It's entertaining, and I guess at the end of the day, shows like that, they're just about entertainment specifically. That's why when it comes to television programs, when it comes to even like Ghost Hunters, even though I would say Ghost Hunters would be my favorite one out of all the television programs. Mm-hmm. But when it's on TV, I feel like it's just a part of entertainment, specific entertainment, and I'm just not. I don't believe in it really.
Yeah, Most Haunted was. I think it actually came out that guy was a hoax. There's something that came out about it, and it was like, he's not for real. It's like, yeah. Hey 401, have a great night too. Thanks for joining us. First Paranormal, welcome. Guys, anyone that has just joined us, we are doing a giveaway, a couple of giveaways. If you just type PARAFAM into the chat, if you want to enter, we will put you into a draw and we will pull that out at the end of the stream. I think I just froze there, so hopefully you heard that.
Oh, message retracted. What were you saying, Marina?
I probably don't want to know. Hey lady, welcome. Think you so much. Really appreciate it. We hope you're well. Oh, that's his name, Derek Cora.
I think that's the guy.
He was ridiculous. It actually came out that he was obviously a phony. A phony? Is that something people still say nowadays?
Yeah, he's a phony. Yeah.
Here you go. First Paranormal entering the competition. Rooted Expeditions! Hello! Thank you so much for joining us. Hope you're well. Another great channel everyone must go and check out. Another spookiest adventure. So we were saying about the witch and the fact that things were falling on us and how we felt like something was actually there. But another spooky time was the smell in the graveyard.
Yeah, that was another. I think that was another time. That I think I probably was my most scared at that point, because it was that night. There was several elements that kind of got to me. Even as a skeptic, a non-believer, in the back of your head, it's really hard. As a skeptic, that you cannot prove a negative. So it's, so ultimately you're sitting out here trying to prove that it is real, not trying to prove that it's not real. So in the back of your mind, you're thinking, well, it could be possible. So no matter what, when you're in those situations, if you're a true skeptic and a true, you're really trying to get to the truth of things, in the back of your mind that it's not for sure that it's not real. You're just not convinced that it is real. That's the thing. So when you're in situations like that, where you're having smells come about, we had an incident with the necrophonic that night where it told us specifically, clear as day, where we were. It was so clear that even I stopped right there and was like, that just said St. Andrews. Like, it just said St. Andrews, a direct response to our question. So I think that was probably up there with the scariest moments, even with the witch. I think that was like the next one. I didn't feel like we were being followed. I think that's what really got me about the Green Lane one.
And you were like, come on, let's go home now. I'm like, no, come on, it's just getting good.
She always has to expose me for the wimp that I am sometimes. But that night I was like, we got enough. Let's just go. It's time to go.
That was brilliant. What other YouTube channels do you guys like? It doesn't have to be ghostly. Well, honestly, most people in this chat, obviously, we watch everyone's stuff. Anyone that's like into the paranormal, that's genuine, we love him. But just, yes, most smaller paranormal channels, we love him. And not paranormal stuff. I'm a child, so I like watching some gaming stuff and things like that. I used to love Jenna Marbles, and I miss her. What about you?
With the channels?
Oh, we love H3 Productions.
Yeah, we do. We watch a lot of H3.
That's
Lately, they've been really irritating to me, so I have to wait for like all this political stuff to get out of the way. But I do like the H3. When it comes to YouTube in general, like lately, I've just been finding myself following and watching a lot of the paranormal channels, and I know we're trying to get away from that, but it's really like what I enjoy doing anymore. Like it's diving into that realm because we put ourselves into this community, and it's like anything I put myself into, I'm fully into. I want to grasp it 100%. So other than that, yeah, I just kind of watch whatever she watches. She's my wife. She's in control.
Like, this is the TV. This is what we're watching.
Yeah, she's in control of the remote. She's in control of the content. I just nod my head and watch.
Local Legend says, I sometimes contact a psychic on some of my investigations. How do you find that? Do you feel like that helps? Do you feel like they are actually psychic? Interesting thing about that is, so my mum is convinced, I don't know if she's still in the chat, she's convinced that I am a psychic because she went to a tarot reader once, and they told her, they named stuff about her sons that she couldn't have known, and then she said, oh, you also have a daughter and she has psychic abilities that she's suppressing because she doesn't believe. So there's that. That maybe I should open up and try and investigate one day. We're doing good first paranormal. We escaped the last investigation. Whew! Fox says, which is your favourite cemetery to investigate?
Well, to be fair, we've done a couple. We've done a couple cemeteries, some churches. Obviously over here, like almost every church has a cemetery right outside its doors. I think my favorite one has to be
St. Andrews.
St. Andrews. We have done a couple, but St. Andrews was the one that really just stood out to me. We went there a couple times, and both times I think we caught some really good evidence. And both times I was definitely like pretty creeped out while being in the cemetery itself. One of those things where I felt like when we got in the car, I'm like looking out the window, like I swear I think there's gonna be something slapping against my window in a second. like I'm gonna see something watching us leave. Like, so I'd have to say St. Andrews, yeah, definitely.
Yeah, I'm the same. St. Andrews. Let's see. Where do we get to? In case you didn't see PARAFAM, did we do local legends?
Thought we did. Well, let's see. Yeah, local legends. We got.
You're in there. You're in.
You're in the draw.
Absolutely. Double check with us because someone's in charge of the writing down the names. So
I think I'm doing pretty good, but definitely double check.
The light went out too. It did. That's true. We were just standing there. All of a sudden, the light goes out. We're like, whoa. And it was completely...
Yeah, that was in St. Andrews as well.
Andrews,
Yeah,
yeah.
so that place was definitely... I would have to say...
We should go back there.
Should. I mean, there's a lot of places, a lot of things that have happened that, you know, include St. Andrews. So there's probably a lot of things we can go back there for if we wanted to. If not, just to go back and check up on our ghost homies.
Ghost homies. Best graveyard is Buckfastleigh Church, UK, Devon. It's the Hellhound Church that Hound of the Block Baskervilles was based on. Oh. I don't know what that is, but it sounds interesting. We're definitely
that's one of the, you know, that's good. That's good to know because that's one of the things that since the lockdown we've not been able to really journey too far out from our.
Because we can't stay anywhere because the hotels are shut.
Yeah, because usually when we travel kind of far from home, we would stay in that area so we didn't have to travel back, and we haven't been able to do that since we started doing this because of the lockdowns and because of just COVID. You know, hotels aren't really open, and when they are, they're booked. You know, solid. So. I mean, these ideas are great. These are things that we do want to do. Like, these are places we do want to know about. And as soon as we're able to expand a little further than our local area, we're definitely going to be going to places such as this. So. Yep.
Write that down. We've got like a little list that we're
what was that
writing down with suggestions.
Let me go back.
Buckfastleigh Church in Devon.
Where's that?
Another one we want to do is Puckley Village, because that's notorious for being haunted. So that's another place we'd love to go and visit. I'm on the Kev Baker show tonight talking about ancient Ramsey and Crowley stuff. Really? That's awesome. I'll take care, Amy. Thank you so much for joining us. You've recently done some musical videos. What is your ultimate band lineup? Choose one singer, guitarist, bassist, and drummer.
Ooh,
I'll leave that one for you.
Yeah, this one's
the musician.
Yeah, this one would be really tough because I don't really have favorites. You know, only because like my main genres are metal and any subgenres, black metal, death metal, all of it. You know, deathcore is probably my favorite, and it's really hard to pinpoint one of my favorites. I'd have to say vocals, probably Alex Terrible. He's really good.
Sounds terrible.
Contrary to his name, his vocals are, for, you know, the deathcore is pretty good. You know, musicians, that's really hard for me to pinpoint because there's just so many amazing ones. If I had to really pick like a super band and leave out like the whole death metal thing, because the thing is about death metal, a lot of it, especially these days, bands kind of like pick a genre and that genre becomes big, and then everybody writes the same song over and over again, and it's kind of crazy, you know. So every guitar player, none of them really stand out. But if I had to pick a guitar player, I'd say Jason Richardson. Drummer, I'd have to say Gene Hoglan, just because he's a master, and he's been in so many amazing bands like Fear Factory, and he was even in Death Clock, you know, the cartoon band.
The cartoon band.
Yeah, I seen him live, and when I seen him live, Gene Hoglan was playing for him. I was like, wow, it's amazing. Those would be my three tops, though, that I would guarantee in a band. So.
Rochelle goes, #Ghost Homies.
Ghost Homies.
Mum, what about when you were 6 and you told me you came out of your body and was talking to an Indian man and asking him questions, yet you don't remember that? Apparently that's something I did.
I don't... Oh, that's you, right?
That's me. Yeah.
Oh, I was going to say, not me. No, that was... You, really?
Yeah, apparently I was doing that. I remember sitting in I remember this about maybe, I don't know if it was the same day or not, but it's when we had like a little dog bed that Kimmy used to sleep in. It had Kimmy's name on it. And I remember sitting in there and like trying to meditate. I don't know, I was a weird kid. I remember sitting there with my legs crossed. I was doing the whole this thing, you know, and I was sitting there in this dog bed and I was trying to meditate. So I don't know if that was the same day or not. But that's
Well, you do have a very active imagination. And when I say that, I mean, even when she's sleeping, some of the things that, you know, it'll be late at night and I'll be talking to her and I think I'm talking to her, but she's asleep talking to me. And she's saying the most off-the-wall things. And it's not just like jibber jabber. Half the time, by the end of it, I have to be like, she's sleeping. Like, I just had a 10-minute conversation with her, and she's sleeping. So
happened last night when you was like, "Can you asleep?" And I was like, "Yeah."
Yeah, it happens.
Oh, that's funny. I've been to 5 abandoned forts, which are in my city of Plymouth. That's awesome.
The city of Plymouth.
I went to a psychic once, scared me, won't go to another one. That's interesting. I feel like we should do this one day. We should go to a psychic as skeptics and see what they tell us. That would be fun.
That would be fun. Yeah.
If you come down, let me know. Only halfway hour away from there. Absolutely, we'd love to like collab with. That's another thing. We'd love to collab with loads of people. We have plans to collab with people, but with the whole COVID thing, it's like Yeah, we would love to, like, if you were up for it, do a collab with you around that area. You could show us the ropes. Hell yeah, dog! Long live time! Come out to Texas. Oh, I would love to visit. Texas is, like, notorious for its haunted places.
Yeah, I think Dimebag Necro would be another guitar legend that I would like to shred with, you know? I'm assuming at this point that I'd be in the band, so I have to only pick one guitar player.
Speaking of my overactive imagination, I just imagined you and Dimebag.
Yeah?
Shredding paper.
Shredding paper?
Yeah. I don't know why, it just popped in my head, just both of you, like, just shredding paper. Kevin!
Oh, look who decided to show up.
Look who decided to show up.
Thank you for being here, brother.
Necro Chat says, Gene Hogan, legend.
Yes, he's a legend.
Carolyn, I became a subscriber after watching your Michelle G. I have enjoyed the videos I've watched recently. Childhood Home. Keep up the good work. Oh, thank you so much.
Oh, thank
really
you.
Appreciate you checking us out.
It's awesome.
Rio, hello. Hello, I'm late. Don't worry. We were late too. It's fine.
Yeah.
Gregor says, have you ever seen a UFO?
One time when I was very young, I wasn't that young really. Let me think. I had to be like 15, so pretty young. Over half my life ago. I remember looking up at the sky, and it was just like out of chance that this happened. But I looked up and I seen something like a blue streak enter and do like an L shape. And at the time, I had no idea about science and about astronomy, and I wasn't sure about what it could have been. I thought I legit just seen a UFO. In my mind now, I think that maybe I seen just like some debris or like a little meteor enter our atmosphere, and because the way it deflected. But that was probably the closest moment to a UFO that I've ever seen. I mean, sometimes I look up and I see things that I can't identify, so in my opinion, it's a UFO, but I don't think I've ever really witnessed one myself, no.
The closest I came was when we went to do, again, that witch investigation. There were spotlights randomly in the sky, and I was like, what could it be? And I was like, aliens, and Doug's like,
nah.
Coming to say hi, Adventures with Nubs, welcome! Anyone new joining us as well, we are doing a giveaway. If you type PARAFAM into the chat, we will put your name on a piece of paper, and that's going to go into a draw at the end of the stream. Don't worry, you don't have to stick around for the end. You can just watch it and see if you've won or not once we've finished. We're giving away a mug and a t-shirt, so if you want to join and enter, then go ahead and just type PARAFAM into the chats. Thank you. Gregor, what is the strangest thing in your refrigerator? Oh, dead mice, probably.
Yeah, dead mice.
Easy question. Next.
Yeah. No, that's definitely the strangest thing.
get spooky. Why don't you guys do it live with us and have Tina do a reading for you?
That would be cool.
We were just talking about dead mice, and my snake's called Tina, so I'm
ooh.
spooky.
I think someone's doing a reading right now.
That would be awesome. Can we set that up? I would
That'd be cool.
genuinely love that.
Yeah,
that'd be really
that'd be
cool.
awesome. Yeah.
Yeah. We'll be in touch after the stream. You're gonna be like, God, I can't get rid of these guys now. Rochelle G and Sunshine. Oh, they're the best. They're like some of the most genuine people I've ever known in my life.
Definitely.
So cool.
Rochelle's by far my favorite YouTuber right now. Ever since I found her. No, she's great though. She's great. She's definitely really good for the community as well. So if you don't know who she is, you need to check her channel out ASAP.
Everyone here is like, we're here because we came from Rochelle's channel.
You kidding me? We all know who she is. We don't know who you are.
Arizona, that's another place, absolutely. Stevie Ray Vaughan.
Stevie Ray Vaughan. Right? Yeah, Stevie Ray Vaughan, yeah.
The best in Texas. Best Detroit sports team. Sore subject. Let's not get into that.
Definitely the best Detroit sport. The Red Wings, by far. They're the most winningest. How about that?
No, Texas, your mum says. Does pineapple belong on pizza? Paracan, peanut jam. We'll take that as an entry. Necro Chatter.
Necro Chatter?
I don't know if they're already on there or not.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. That's cool. We're on there.
Yeah, we got, yeah.
Oh, you're my favorite too. Don't do it. But like on stream, I'm like...
Don't tell Twitter.
I think pineapple belongs on pizza.
I don't think it's bad on pizza. I just
I wouldn't choose to have it, but if it was there, I would eat it.
I don't choose pineapple as a topping, but if someone was to buy like a Hawaiian pizza, yeah, I'd eat it.
Exactly. Yeah. It's one of those things you don't really want to eat it, but you wouldn't order it.
I don't understand that.
I'd eat it.
I feel like the hatred for pineapple on pizza is the same hatred people have for like Nickelback. Like it's not really justified. It's just they hate it because it's kind of good, you know, like. I'm not a huge fan of Nickelback, but I don't hate them either, you know? Like, I'm not a huge fan of pineapple, but I ain't hating.
I'm sorry. Did you just compare pineapple on pizza to Nickelback?
Yeah. Sure did.
Oh my god, I've never heard
Kevin
that in
wins.
my
What
life. The pizza belongs on pineapple.
It doesn't belong on pizza, but it does belong on a pineapple. It's good.
Mikey! Your brother and Isla watching. Hi, Isla! She's probably like, excuse me, I'm busy watching Peppa Pig.
Yeah. You turned out Peppa Pig for this?
Appreciate it. Now we have both our moms and our brothers in the chat. Living the dream.
Is that a entry? Yeah?
PARAFAM, yes it is.
Okay.
Question mark.
A question mark, but probably because they didn't understand what we were saying?
Yep.
What's the name?
Carolyn Rosenbaum.
Alright, let's say it.
Rosenbaum. Probably just butchered that name entirely. I still can't get over the fact you just compared pineapple on pizza to Nickelback. I really can't get over that.
There you go. Got another entry.
Pineapple does belong on pizza.
Pineapple pizza. Yummy.
Barbecue chicken, pineapple, and jalapeno.
Yeah.
Hey, what'd you call a nosy pepper? Jalapeno business.
Oh.
As an American, what is the weirdest thing about Brits? And conversely, what is the weirdest thing about Americans?
I think that's a tough one. Hold on.
Oh, good night, Fox. Thanks for joining us.
No, I don't know if there's like a weird thing. The hardest thing to get used to though are like some of the ways like I would say certain things that they say them completely different over here. Like aluminum is not aluminum over here; it's aluminium.
It's aluminium.
Yeah, so it's aluminium, but it's aluminum back at home, and it's just things like that. The weird little quirks like that I would say is the weirdest thing for me. That and not being able to own guns. No, I'm kidding about that.
Still to this day, I say things, and he's like, "What the hell are you talking about?" I'm like, oh.
Yeah, it's that's definitely what it is. Just the certain ways of saying things. Database.
Mm-hmm.
That was one from a movie yesterday.
Yeah.
But there's a massive list.
We still find things today. We're like, what? What are you talking about?
Yeah, what was it? We just figured one out too. We say that Santa lives in the North Pole. They say Santa lives
in Lapland.
In Lapland. Who would have thought?
Father Christmas.
Who would have thunk it?
Father Christmas lives in Lapland.
Yeah. Like, what was it? Sounds like a strip club to me.
Yeah. Pineapple should only live under the sea. Mums and brothers, that's a parafam to the utmost degree. Absolutely.
Mom says the way Brits say Birmingham. Birmingham.
Lift, not elevator. Boot,
yeah.
not trunk.
Yep.
Mm-hmm.
Those are other good ones, yeah.
What was each of your first tattoos, and how many do each have?
This was my first one, and I only have 3, and they're all on this arm. But she's got more than me, and she's probably got some stories about hers that I don't. So.
I'm trying to think what my first tattoo was. Oh, I have some kanji, some Japanese writing on my back, which is from a band called Death Stars. They're terrible, but I love them that time. But it says Death in Vogue. Don't ask. I was a kid. I was stupid. I don't mind it though. It's cool looking. That was my first one. I don't know how many I have. I think I have like 10, maybe. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. I think I have 8 tattoos, roughly. Best Christmas film, Home Alone, obviously. Well, we don't have to answer that one, do we?
It's Home Alone.
But I do. It's Nightmare Before Christmas.
I do that. See, the good thing about that one is it's like multiple holidays, right? You got Halloween and you got Christmas. Like, that's a good one. Watch it twice a year.
Exactly. Plus, it's cool because it's spooky. I always have a spooky Christmas anyway.
So, but that was another thing that's very American, though. Home Alone is like the Christmas movie, you know?
Yeah, because I don't, like, Home Alone isn't, it's like, a lot of people do watch it here, but, like, it's not a thing that I personally would watch at Christmas, so. But that might just be me. I don't know. Because I know people do watch it here.
No, it's definitely more, I feel like it's more of an American thing.
The intense look on Becky's face was counting tats was hilarious. I was trying to think. I was like, where are they? And then you have to think, does that count as 1 or does that count as 2? Where'd you go?
I don't know. I was just seeing. Looks. Oh, she might be. I seen Mom was scolding Kevin, but looks like she might be. Christmas Vacation. Yes, I just recently we watched what was it? A series, with Chevy Chase in it. The Community. Yeah.
Community.
And the Community, and I was telling her about Chevy Chase and about his old movies, about the vacation movies, and we recently just watched the first vacation movie, and I got to show her a little bit about who Chevy Chase really was, back in the days, and not that his humor's really changed, but I wanted to show her, Christmas, that's a good one too. I'm gonna have to show you Christmas Vacation. It's hilarious.
It's got Chevy Chase.
It's the same family. It's the Vacation family.
But they're on Christmas.
But it's Christmas Vacation. Yeah.
They should have a holiday on our Thanksgiving called Good Riddance. Have you broken the law? If yes, just blink twice. What's your favourite holiday? Halloween for me.
Holiday. I don't know. I mean, it sucks because I'm such an old man now that I'm like every holiday. It's just a money generator. But I think that the vibes for me would have to be Halloween because that's the one that in America it's celebrated pretty. It's like widespread. People decorate and do everything for it. But it's not. It's Hallmarky. You know what I'm saying? Like it's not that you don't get a Halloween card in the mail. You know.
You should get Halloween.
You should,
card
but
in
you
the
don't.
mail.
So it'd have to be Halloween for me too.
If
Yeah.
it was for me, Halloween would be more like Christmas, and
It's
Christmas would be more
Definitely
more like
the
Halloween.
funnest the holiday as well. I mean, it
Like-
used to have Devil's Night too before Halloween, which was where the fun happened.
Jesus.
You'd wake up and see the news and be like, oh, some people were having lots of fun last night.
You wake up, Satan's in your backyard.
I had nothing to do with it.
See, look, even I say Americanisms now. I should be saying garden, but for some reason my mind went to backyard.
That's another thing. Gardens, yards. Over here we have a backyard, but it's not a yard. It's a garden.
It's a
I let the
garden.
dog out into the garden.
Yeah. Goes into the garden. Free Cells Paranormal, thank you so much. How are you? Also, if anyone new has just started joining us, we are doing a giveaway at the end of the stream. Please just type into the chat PARAFAM, PARAFAM, and we will enter you into the draw and we will pull that out at the end of the stream. Again, don't worry, you don't have to stick around to the end of the stream. You can just watch it later on and we'll be in touch with you some way or another. If you ask my son, who's 4.5, he would tell you Nightmare Before Christmas is the best Halloween and Christmas movie.
Yeah.
Oh,
It's the truth, yeah.
That's amazing. See, I agree.
You raised them right.
I can get down with that. Halloween is fun. Hey,
It
Richard,
is fun.
how are you?
Say hi to Zoe and Noodles.
Yeah, give them lots of cuddles and kisses from us. They're so cute. Halloween is my and my wife's anniversary. We got married on Halloween. Oh,
That's what we were trying.
so
we were
jealous.
attempting to, but we ended up on the 26th. So, but
yeah,
close enough.
we wanted to get married on a Saturday. And two, one of my friends got married on the 31st. So I
So
was
it
like,
is-
damn it.
Yeah, we were in a bit of a pinch.
We're close enough, though. Close enough. Gotta shoot. Oh, thank you so much for joining us, First Paranormal. We really appreciate it.
Yeah, much appreciated. Thank you for sticking around.
It's getting cold.
We'll
up
let you know if you
here.
won.
Absolutely. PARAFAM, sorry I was late. No worries, Cheryl. We will add you to the list.
Adding you right now.
Oh, it's going to be an exciting draw. Our very first giveaway. It's exciting. Noodles just caught a bird in our yard.
Well,
In the garden.
in the garden. That's the same spot where Norman likes to
Oh,
catch his
no.
birds.
Did you bring it in? Did he kill it? My cat. Our cat. Sorry, I call him my cat because he was around since you got.
Yeah.
Sorry.
Apparently
Oh.
not my cat.
Our cat, right? He doesn't just like kill mice and birds in the garden. He brings them in and then he eats them, right? Which I prefer that because at least they didn't die for no reason, you know. So he goes out and he brings in these birds and these mice and he kills them and eats them. One time he ate a mouse and he left the head. And I was like, ugh. And then I went to pick it up, but then he ate the head as well. So I was like, all right. Anyway, another time he brought in a bird and he ate it and then he threw it up. And the dogs ate the throw up. It was the grossest. And it all happened in the middle of the night. I could hear the crunching. He was under my bed going. It was disgusting.
This stream is no longer G-rated.
You could be a member of a sitcom cartoon family. What one would it be?
Sitcom, probably Friends. I like it. I thought Friends was good.
I'd be a part of the Addams Family.
Oh, but that's a movie, right? But it was a cartoon as well.
Oh
wasn't
yeah,
it?
sitcom.
It was a cartoon family. They were a cartoon
It was
family.
a cartoon.
So that's a good one, yeah. We've been watching Friends. We watched the entire season all the way through, or not season, but the entire thing all the way through not long ago. And we always put it on at night just as something to watch, like
Background
not really
noise to
background
sleep
noise.
on, to
And,
not hear the ghosties at night.
It's just like one of those things where I grew up in the 90s, but I never really watched it, you know? And now I'm watching it and I'm like, oh, this is great. Like I wish that probably, so I'd have to go with Friends right now. That's my pick.
It's one
right
of those things that never gets old for me. I can watch it over and over
Right.
and over again.
now. Right.
Just recently found out these cuties and I love them too. Oh, happy holidays to you too. Noodles eats them outside. Oh, that's good.
That's polite.
Yeah. Sometimes I catch Norman before he comes in, and I'm like, "You stay out there, boy," and I shut the window so he can't come in.
Yeah, because there is just something eerie about hearing squeaking and crunching under the bed.
BB Truth, welcome. How are you? Again, for anyone just joining us, we are doing a giveaway. Just type the word PARAFAM into the chat, PARAFAM, and we will enter you into the draw, which we will announce the winner after the stream today. If you could time travel, what date event would you go back to?
An event. That's a good question. It's going to take a little thought, isn't it?
Caught us off guard with that
I'd go
one.
back to relive my wedding.
Yeah, right. I'd go back to the day we met Noel Fielding.
That was kind of cool, actually. We went. What did we went and seen? We went and saw The Exorcist.
The Exorcist play.
A play in Windsor, right across from the Windsor Castle, which was awesome. And on our way out after the play, we were walking down the path, and she goes, "Do you know who that was? You know who that was right there?" And it was like the entire crew for the Great British Bake Off. And I was like, "No, I have no idea." She's like, "That was Noel Fielding." She like turns around, starts running back. I'm like, "Wait for me." And we get down there, and growing up, you know, Noel Fielding was in what was it the Mighty Boosh, which was a show that would come on Adult Swim in America. And so I recognized him, and I knew who he was, and I was like, man, to me that was really cool too. It's almost nostalgic, so that was awesome.
There you go. And he doesn't age; he's a vampire.
Yeah,
so.
dude, he's like almost 50, and he looks no different than he did on the Mighty Boosh.
Addams Family was a sitcom first. Yeah, I thought it was.
Oh, okay, yeah.
And then they made the film, and then they made the cartoon series.
So the sitcom was a bit before my time, so.
Rochelle introduced me to I Want to Believe You. Thank you, girl. I'm addicted. I've been binge watching.
Thank you much.
So much.
That's awesome.
Thank you. The IT Crowd was another one he was in.
Yeah, the IT Crowd, he was, yeah.
Addams Family was a sitcom originally before you were born, loves.
Yeah. I was born 87, but it was probably before that. It has to be because like the movies came out in early 90s, 1990 and 91, I think.
Gurney! How are you? Thank you for joining us.
Is that?
Add him down to the competition.
Gonna hug you.
Gonna hug you. How are you? I hope you're well. Alright, I think we're caught up with the chat now. Did we add Richard, the owner of Zoe and Noodles, to the list?
Did they
just now?
enter? Just now?
Yeah.
Oh, no, we haven't. Let me let's go ahead and add them.
Whack them down.
What's
there.
the name?
Richard, the owner of Zoe and Noodles. There we go. Add everyone down to the competition. He's just figuring out how to spell owner.
I know how to spell it.
Oh, thank you, Cheryl. Alright, I think we're at a good spot to take a 5-minute break to the little bathroom.
Yeah, so...
I was going to say the little girl's room, but I called it the little bathroom.
Well, it's because it's the men's room.
Random relics, quickly before we go to break.
Yep.
And whilst we're on break, we're just popping some of our sponsors here. Just kidding. And well, thank you. We're good. Thank you so much for joining us. Right. Okay, we're going to take a quick little bathroom break. We'll be back in about 5 minutes or so. So
feel free to keep asking them questions, and we'll get back to them as soon as we're back.
Yeah, anything. Doesn't have to be, as you can tell, doesn't have to be paranormal related.
No.
It's just good to get to know everyone.
Ask us anything. Yeah.
Hey, maybe we'll ask you some questions.
Yeah, maybe you'll be under the spotlight. Be interrogating you.
Are you going to play elevator music during the intermission? Oh, just want to find out. We're back. We're back. For some reason, that clock is mesmerizing. I thought it was a pretty good little scene, but it was elevator music, and I was thinking, I can't remember what music you put to this, and I turned it on, and I was like, what kind of elevators have you been in?
The horror kind.
Well, Goony says it was sexy lifts. So that's, Mum said terror towers. For some reason, the clock is mesmerizing.
Can we see Dobby, Dex, and Norman?
You can. Here.
You can.
Get Dobby.
Oh, here's Dobby. Boy.
They need a haircut.
Yeah, they're
due a haircut.
Come here, boy. Come here. He's extremely lazy.
He's like solid as a rock and stuff. He doesn't want to move. He doesn't move.
This is Dobby.
That's Dobby.
Let's see.
Let's see if I can
There
find
we go.
him.
Here he is. We got Norman here.
We got Norman. He's not going to want to stick around, though.
Yeah, so say hi while you can.
These are a couple of our pets.
Yeah, I don't know where Dexter's at.
He's probably under the bed.
Yeah, he's probably in his room, which is under our bed.
Yeah, he has his own bedroom.
He's got his own little bed
bed
under there. Yeah, he's got posters up.
So yeah, these are the boys.
Yeah, Norman is a big boy, isn't he?
He's huge. Whenever I take him to the vet, he's like, he needs to lose weight. I'm like, he's just a big cat.
That's all I gotta do to get him set up. I just have to itch his
Oh
belly.
my god, is that Norman? Yeah.
He's a Norman's.
He's a Norman's. Beautiful baby. Look at him. Yeah, he's due a haircut.
Yeah, he's due. Alright, boy.
Dex is being antisocial. He's under the bed right now. He's huge now. It's a funny story of Norman. I have to I might post the video on Twitter or something. But when I first got him, when I used to stream video games, he climbed up my green screen when he was a little kid. And he knocked it over, so like my whole messy bedroom was exposed. I can't see any animals. We just had them out. There's one right here.
Yeah. Son-in-law.
Exactly. Do I dare ask what the beverages are in your cups? Look, I'll be honest. We do have a beer in our cup.
It's a little
But we're celebrating. It's 1K, right? Was there a question before I stopped?
Yeah, we should go back. Okay, so this is where we were. You can see where I posted to my mom there.
Gregor, do you believe in Bigfoot? If so, why has nobody found a Bigfoot skeleton?
That's one of those things, you know, I don't really believe in Bigfoot at all. I really don't. It's because of that exact thing. Nobody's ever, you know, uncovered a Bigfoot skeleton that I'm aware of. I've seen many...
or the government is covering it up.
Oh, yeah. Maybe they run the government. Or, you know, I've seen articles where...
Boris Johnson gets home after his day and he unzips his human skin and underneath he's just a Bigfoot.
Yeah. No, I've seen articles where they claim to have found, like, giant skeletons and stuff, but I've never seen a giant skeleton. I mean... And I've never seen a Bigfoot skeleton either, so... Do they exist? Not in my opinion, no. Never seen any evidence. People have found, like, hair on trees and stuff, but, I mean, any animal. It could be any animal, you know?
Are you drinking ghost juice? Yes.
Yeah.
We are drinking ghost juice.
It's ghost juice.
Have you ever met a famous person or got a famous person's autograph?
It depends on what you mean by famous. I mean, mega famous. I worked recently for... I did security for film sets just recently, and I got to be on a lot of interesting film sets. One of which was for the new Jurassic World movie that's being shot, and I got to meet Chris Pratt, and I got to meet what's her name? Dallas something.
I don't know her name.
I can't remember
The
her name,
Jurassic
but
World lady.
the Jurassic World lady, yeah. And yeah, so those were two celebrities that I got to meet just recently within the last couple months. So that was kind of cool. Other than that, I've met almost all of my idols and such. Being that I've been in like a band in America for the last 10 plus years, playing all these shows with bands that I love. Like I've got to meet anybody that I would consider a personal celebrity. So, but yeah, what about you?
Screw those people. I got some pictures here, right?
Speaking of Michigan,
I met Ash from The Evil Dead.
and this guy's from Royal Oak, Michigan.
And Robert England from Nightmare on Elm Street. Didn't get his autograph though. I was supposed to, but they took so long doing his makeup, he didn't have enough time to do the autograph. So I was like,
Yeah.
God damn it.
Yeah, Cheryl's right. Dallas Howard. Yeah, that's it.
What if Bigfoot was a tribe and the ancient ritual was to eat the dead bones and all? And NecroChat said, do you think Bigfoot and Yeti are aliens and that is why there are no skeletal remains?
I mean, could they exist? Yeah. Could that be a theory? Yeah. I mean, sure, it could be a theory, but the crazy thing about theories is that it's almost like proving a negative until we have the ability to travel off this planet and visit other, habitable worlds. But as far as I know, on this planet, no, they don't exist.
Interesting theories, though.
Yeah, interesting theories.
I mean, who knows, really, at the end of the day. Did you know Opie and Andy Griffith show and Happy Days is Dallas's father?
Did not know that. Wow. Yeah, shit. I love those shows.
Yeah,
I mean,
Mom.
Opie and Andy from Andy Griffith. Yes, Opie. So Ron Howard. Yeah, that makes sense. Ron Howard. She's also ginger. She's a redhead. So is Ron Howard.
So
Wow.
it must be.
So yeah, no, I didn't know that. Yeah.
Audio's a little low. Oh, thank you for letting us know. I'll turn that up. How's that? Are we sounding a bit better?
Looks a little bit better. That'll probably be a lot better. Yeah.
Bring this a little bit closer. Kevin has Bigfoot Chio. Hey FM, welcome. Thank you for joining us. Thank you for letting us know about the audio.
Yes, thank you.
We are doing a giveaway. If you want to enter, it's for a t-shirt or a mug. All you have to do is type the word PARAFAM, PARAFAM, into the chat, and we will enter you into the draw at the end of the stream. Don't worry, you don't have to stick around to the end or anything. We will just pull you out and let you know when we can.
Excellent.
And same for you, Christopher Adventures. If you want to join us, thank you for joining us. And if you want to enter the giveaway, just type the word PARAFAM and we'll pop you into the draw.
You're gonna have to forgive her. It's the ghost juice.
Did a lot of filming projects back in the day. I've met Robert England. Oh, you met him too. He's so lovely. Sometimes you meet famous people and you're like, wow, he was a dickhead. You know? Like, I met Jason Mewes once and I was like, I was so excited to meet him because I love Jason Mewes. Kevin Smith was really nice and Jason Mewes was a dickhead. PARAFAM, we got Dark Color Door and FM Perspective. What's the worst thing you've ever bought? Biggest waste of money? Interesting. I don't know, really. We're quite sensible with what we buy, so...
We're talking about waste of money?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's gonna be a tough one. I mean, like you said, we it's not like we're tight with money, but we definitely spend as wise as possible. I feel like maybe the biggest waste of money we've spent in the recently probably be on that Domino's we bought. We could have got Papa John's.
Yeah, but it's cheaper. That's why we got Domino's.
No, we typically do spend money on things that we need rather than want. So, I don't really recall as of recent anything that we've. But in the past, I mean, there's been many of things that I've wasted money on.
Oh yeah, in the past, but nothing like recently.
Yeah, as of recent, yeah, I don't really.
Even buying a haunted doll for the internet, you think that would be a waste of money, but even that surprised us.
Yeah,
so
that
we're
wasn't
like,
even a
"Oh."
waste. Yeah, maybe the Ouija board.
Yeah, the Ouija board.
Maybe
we
the
have
Ouija
we've
board.
only tried it once though.
We have
so-
only used it once, but we haven't really had any positive feedback from it.
FM Perspective says, so how excited are you guys to hit 1,000?
Oh,
So excited.
unbelievably excited, and it just has our eyes set on that next goal. You know, we have that next goal of
It's
was
like
it 4,000? Yeah.
1,950 hours.
Yeah,
we have
like
left
so.
to go.
Just now we're just focused, laser focused on those watch hours, which is something we desperately need by March, in order to become monetized. We're gonna continue doing this regardless, but because this is something we actually enjoy doing, but in order to become monetized and start making money off this passion of ours, that's something that we're focused on now.
And that's just not money that we just, have to spend. Money that we have to help us put towards, going to these, like, hotels and, like, petrol money and...
Yeah, it's just money
kinds of
towards.
things
It's
like
just
that,
money to
yeah.
help fuel the channel. That's all. That's all it would be.
Mhm.
Other than that, I mean, we have no issues with fueling that fund ourselves. Like this is something we love to do anyway. So it's not the most important thing, but it is something that.
But it would be nice.
Yeah, it would be nice to be able to
Have a couple ads here and there.
to have something to fund to have our passion fund itself. In other words.
Jason almost ran you over. Like, the actual Jason voice. Hey Mittens, welcome, how are you? Again, anyone new joining us, if you want to enter our giveaway, we're giving away a t-shirt and a mug. Just enter the word PARAFAM, PARAFAM, into the chat, and we will put you into a draw at the end of the stream. I should have had that on like a little stream button where I could just be like... I love it when everyone comes into the streams and you just know each other. This is like the best community.
Yeah, we say it all the time, but this community is awesome. Like all the channels, all the people, the friends, the viewers, just everybody's just so great.
You didn't just buy a new laptop because your 2011 held together by tears and regret died on you. Just me.
Aww.
Oh,
Well,
man.
it seemed to hold together for that last stream we did, so we can't knock it too much right now.
Something like that though is worth investing in,
Yeah.
Because you need a decent-ish computer to be able to edit and stream. So
Yeah,
it's
important.
definitely something to invest in.
Yep, it's a necessity.
Definitely not a waste. If your bank credited you with 50k by mistake and didn't contact you to ask for it back, would you tell them? Yeah, I would tell them.
After spending some of it, of course. Like, well, I didn't even know it was there. I just spent some of it.
Because no, that would be my luck. I'd be like, oh, free money.
No,
And then
no,
you'd end up having to pay back for it.
The way I look at it is like, if you get any type of credit, it's like, it's just not really good to use all of it anyway. Like, if you're smart and you're being, you're being kind of responsible, you're not going to just spend all that money anyway. Being that far into credit, into debt's not good, So it'd be almost worth calling them to let them know about the mistake rather than spending it.
And as I've been honest and told you, can I have 25k of that 50k, please? They're like, no, sorry.
Yeah, where's my reward for letting you know?
Sorry for being late. Hi, Sandra. Welcome to the chat. How are you? You deserve to be monetized. Thank you. And thank you, Random Relics. You got a new one yesterday. That's awesome. Is it so much better? I bet it's the best thing that you've ever purchased. Oh, Jason Mewes.
Jason Mewes.
Almost hit me with his car.
Dang.
He's a really nice guy. Oh, that's awesome. He was at one of the conventions I went to, but I didn't meet him in the end. I was like, damn it. See, I told you Jason Mewes is an arsehole. He runs people over. He was not very nice to me when I met him.
Did you tell him that you were not amused?
Oh my god. See what I was put up with?
She does. She has to put up with that.
Bye, Christopher. Thank you so much for hanging out. I really appreciate it. Glad I came in here. YouTube's been so weird lately. No notifications. Don't even get us started with YouTube. We were 20 minutes late to our own stream because it was duplicating our stream key, and we couldn't go live until we figured out it was doing that. and then we duplicated back on itself, and then it worked.
Not to
somehow.
mention the internet issues we were having before that. It's just, technology right now.
Spend that money fast. What's the strangest thing you've eaten?
Probably menudo.
Menudo?
Yeah, it's I believe if I'm saying it right, it's a Mexican dish. It's the stomach of a cow. It's probably the strangest thing I've eaten.
I don't think I've eaten anything that strange. I had chocolate covered cricket once.
I've eaten a caterpillar once, and a praying mantis. So those are up there too.
They weren't delicacies. You just ate them off the ground. But
I ate them out of people's hands, actually.
See what I have to put up with. He was not amused, but that was funny. Ever tried
Well,
haggis?
thank you so much for enjoying that one.
Gregor says, have you ever tried haggis?
Haggis.
That's a Scottish thing.
I've never had haggis.
He would eat it, though. He would try it.
I would, you know, I'm going to try anything, really. I'd try anything.
Menudo is awesome on a cold day.
Hi, Uncle
There
Doug.
you go.
Hi, Uncle Doug Sandy. So this is one of my nephews here. I think he's on his grandmother's account. Hey, buddy. Who am I saying hi to? Is this James or Cameron?
I'm going to guess Cameron.
Cameron, yeah. Cameron!
I knew it.
Hey, buddy.
Seattle crickets are common and very popular snack. There you go, see? Crickets are a tasty snack. Did you not get an email from me? I sent you 2 photos to look at.
Oh!
We have received it. I'm really sorry. We haven't replied yet, but we have got it. That show is something that we need to start getting up and running again. So we will definitely add that to our list. We hope to do this again, maybe once a week, maybe every fortnightly.
Yeah, we're gonna start it back up. We do want people to continue sending in things. We do need to get back on that, especially with how once the lockdown lifted the last time and we were able to get out and do things, we kind of slowed down on that aspect of the show. But we do want to get back into it. So please, if you do have anything that you want us to review or to go over, and if you have anything that you think might convince us into the paranormal, please do send it to us. Mm-hmm. We're definitely going to come back and go back over the evidence that's sent in.
What do you want for Christmas? They want 10k subs for Christmas.
That's exactly what we want.
Is that so much to ask? You love that oh, that's awesome. We definitely need to get that up and running again. Yeah, so like you said, when the lockdown hit, when it was lifted, we were so excited to go out and do our own investigations that we slowed down on that a little bit. So
no, but you know, I enjoyed it, and I want to get back to it. Mm-hmm. I do. So don't worry, your submission has not been wasted, and we will be getting to that very soon.
Absolutely. And anyone else, if you want to send stuff in, don't worry, we won't be too harsh on you. We're a little bit.
Yeah, at the beginning we might have been a little more harsh because we were just kind of stepping into this. But now that I've had my own personal testimony and stuff, I'll we won't be as hard. I'm willing to look at things at face value and to give an honest opinion.
We were around back then, but we used to do. Our channel started off with us having people sending submissions of their paranormal.
Hence the title, I Want to Believe You. We started off actually taking submissions from people to try to give us some sort of evidence to help convince us that the paranormal was real, and we would kind of judge it based off of our knowledge of the paranormal. So that's how this actually all started. Was actually just live streaming, and not just live streaming, but doing videos with people's submissions. So, and it was fun. It was definitely fun. But like you said, once the lockdowns lifted and we were able to get out and do our own thing, we kind of slowed down on that because we were out collecting our own evidence, which was fun, is fun.
Gotcha.
Yeah.
Do you think Rudolph ended up with the red nose? Extra points for the most elaborate reply. Or how do you think Rudolph ended up with the red nose?
How do you think?
know what you're gonna say.
Because he's cute. Because he was born in Chernobyl.
That's a good one.
And he's a freak.
That's a good one. I reckon that he was experimented on by a mad scientist, and he was trying to make him into a radioactive weapon. But in the end, all that happened was that he had a really bright nose to lead a sleigh.
Kevin said because he couldn't keep his mouth shut. Yeah, you know, snitches get stitches.
Snitches get red noses.
That's right.
He's got an EMF meter in there. That's his little job he does for the rest of the year. He just goes around.
He's just a ghost hunter, yeah.
He has the little like.
He
lights
warns
beep
Santa
up.
about haunted houses. He's like, don't go there.
Be careful with this house. It was a birthmark, of course. It was a tumour. Rudolph notices red from all the vodka to drown out the bully near the reindeer kids. Oh, James said hi. Hi, James.
Hi, James.
To be or not to be? Well, now this is the question, isn't it? I never understood that question personally, but it is the question, though. That's as much as I know about it.
The answer is...
To be, surely. Why would you want to not be?
I don't know. It depends on what I'm being.
You're just being, aren't you? Just being and existing. Just being in general.
If I'm just to be, then yes.
Exactly. Well, be, of course. Exactly. Because it's like, why would you not be? But then again, it's like, where does the question... It's too vague of a question.
Yeah.
It's way too vague of a question. Okay, right. Now I think everyone's all questioned out. I think we should ask the chat some questions.
Yeah. Let's do it.
That's another thing I was thinking of setting up. Not today, because we had enough trouble with the stream anyway. But, like, another time it would be cool to have, like, do a live stream. Probably to do the same thing with, like, the submissions and have people send their submissions in. And once we've looked them over, have them come into the chat with us so they can talk about their submission directly.
Yeah.
Rather than chatting in the chat.
To kind of get a list of people and then, like, have them come in one at a time.
Yeah, to talk with us, like, directly.
That would be really cool.
My parents once gave a ride to a man and a woman, and it turns out that the man had abducted the woman and killed someone they were dropped off at. Do you have any interest in serial killers? Do I have an interest in serial killers? Of course. Turn off the tides. How long y'all gonna be streaming for? What do you reckon? We do the draw in maybe like half hour or something?
Yeah, we'll do the draw within the hour, and we're just kind of seeing where it goes. You know, this is being that it's the 1,000th subscriber special. We don't really have a set marker. We're just kind of here for you guys. So you're here, we're here, and we're just gonna kind of go with it.
As long as you're here, we're gonna carry on going.
Yeah, absolutely.
I'm gonna regret saying that.
Yeah. So until tomorrow afternoon.
Hey, Moonwatcher! Anyone again new joining us, if you want to enter our competition to win either a t-shirt or a mug, all you have to do is type the word PARAFAM, PARAFAM, into the chat, and we will do a draw at the end of the stream. There you go, Moonwatcher's already on it.
Moonwatcher, baby.
I'm watching on Necro series of serial killers. First was Jack the Ripper case. Jack and the canoe. I can't read.
The Canonical?
Canonical
5?
I don't know what that is. But obviously I've heard of Jack the Ripper. Is that connected? Keep those gums for.
Says, I'm Moon. I'm the one who's been spamming le boop on the videos.
We appreciate that.
Yeah, we recognize
We've
you
been
now.
seeing the
All you had to do was say le boop.
Who was the best Muppet? Animal? Ja.
keep those cups full. Can you pour some of mine?
What?
Mine's on empty.
He's running on empty.
Beer review.
Did we do Sandra? Dobby seen a ghost. He's growling at something that's not there.
Got a couple of entries.
Sandra Pink. Animal, of course. Yeah, Animal was the best one.
Tearing it up on them drums.
I used to have a pair of Animal drumsticks.
Yeah?
Mm-hmm. They weren't very good, though.
Yeah, but I think they're just like a...
Yeah,
you gotta have them.
A novelty thing. They're cool, though. Le boop.
La boop.
Le boop. Yeah, Jack the Ripper, actually, is something that we want to look into further.
We what was it? The Amelia Dyer episode we did, from a lot of the things we looked up about her, there was one thing we looked up in particular that tied her to the Jack the Ripper murders. And we found that very interesting. There wasn't very much about it that we found, but we did find a little bit about it, about a writer who speculated that maybe she might have been Jack the Ripper, because it was around the same time. And she had a thing against, I don't know if it was just like prostitutes, but maybe just women in general. Something about that. So we found that very interesting. And, I would like to do further investigations on Jack the Ripper and maybe even ask questions about Amelia Dyer,
Yeah, because her thing was, because she was a baby farmer, she would take people's babies that were out of wedlock who couldn't take care of them because they were shunned upon, basically. So they'd have to give their babies up.
And it would make sense that she wouldn't really appreciate prostitutes because she was probably taking on a lot of babies.
Well, not really. She was getting paid for them.
She was killing them, though.
They're getting paid for it. That's what she
did
did
to
for
kill
a living.
them, yeah. That's true. Baby farmers did get paid, didn't they?
I love how that just happened, the growling, and Doug immediately ignores it. Savage. Tracy's gonna start watching when she logs in. Tell her what to type. I will. Tell her to say hello, and then we'll remember to remind her. The 5 Ripper victims are known as... Oh, okay.
Oh,
There's that word that I can't say. Was there only 5? I thought there was more than that. I've made a bump in yours and analytics at all. I've had y'all's videos going for like 2.5 days now. Oh, thank you so much. We really, really appreciate that.
No, really, thank you.
We have seen a difference in the last
we have.
few days.
Anybody who does that, just so you know, it is helping. We've been watching and we've been seeing and monitoring the difference, and it's been very helpful. Thank you.
Mm-hmm. Where are you from? I'm from Texas. Tracy, are you here yet? We're looking for a Tracy.
Oh, my mom's gonna love hearing that you're from Texas.
No, Tracy's, I'm saying Tracy in Texas. Texas is like one of those places where it just seems to have so much like paranormal areas,
Yeah. Well, I mean, a lot of history did take place in that area,
I'm glad to hear that. I knew you were from the South.
How did you know that?
I could just tell.
That's impressive. That's paranormal on its own. I gotta jot this down.
Oh, I'm so excited for a live reading with the medium. That'd be really cool. Have you guys heard of Penhurst State School? Do you know what? It rings a bell, but I couldn't tell you why it rings a bell. Send me some good news later on those numbers and I can make an update. I was going to send you something at the end of tomorrow, and then it would have been like a full week since we did our thing. So you'd have like, this is what happened from this week to this week. And also, because I was trying to compare myself earlier, so I went back in our messages on Facebook. And when I said to you how many hours I had left, I lied because I got it round the wrong way. It's got that little arrow, like that bar. I told you how many hours we had rather than needed, but it has gone up by like over 100, so that's awesome. Has watching hours increased? It has, absolutely. again, everyone's been putting in. We really do appreciate it. We had I did our last 28 days, and we had like 180 hours in the last 28 days. But obviously, we were a bit slack during this month. But I also worked out if we did 128 hours for the next few months until March, it would be enough. So hopefully, we're sort of on track to get there. Obviously, if we can do it sooner, then it's like, phew, we can relax now. It's done. Do you watch BuzzFeed Unsolved with Ryan and Shane?
Never heard of that.
Is that like Shane Dawson and Ryan Adams, or is that a different Ryan and Shane? Alex Jones. Do you know Alex Jones?
Is Alex Jones? Wait, is he the one? God, I'm trying to think. Is he? I can't remember the name of the show that he's on, but I think I do know who you're talking about. I do. I feel like I do know who Alex Jones is. I feel like he does a lot of conspiracy stuff, but
Is he the old guy?
No, he's like very. You know, it's hard to explain who Alex Jones is if he's the guy that I'm thinking of. God, what is the show that he does? If you could give me the name of the show that he does, I could let you know if I know who he is.
Rochelle says, can you guys please explain how subs watching your videos will help you get monetized real quick? Okay, so if you guys watch our videos, then the more obviously minutes and hours that you put into watching our videos, that puts our bar up. We have until March to reach 1,950 hours.
And not just watch. If you leave comments as well and give us likes, that definitely helps when it comes to how popular the video is, where it pops up during searches. I mean, it just kind of gives credit to the video. So likes, comments, watching is the most important though. We need the hours.
Yeah, for now we're like, we need to give us those hours.
Yeah. Even if you don't like and comment, watching is plenty enough. But liking and commenting also helps. Absolutely.
And then when we comment back, and then we comment back, and then we comment back, and then, we get like 1,000 comments.
Yeah. No, we'll always respond anyway. So.
You stream mine, oh, absolutely. We're happy to help out wherever we can. It's one of those things, where you've obviously watched the videos anyway, but obviously you can put it on, leave it on in the background, go off and do whatever you're doing. So that's something we'd be happy to do to help people out as well, absolutely. Because we know the struggle, so anything we can do to help anyone, just let us know and we will.
Necrochatter, yes. Infowars, yes. That's what it was. Infowars, yeah. So I do know who Alex Jones is. I don't discredit anything he says, but sometimes some of the things he says kind of is, there's a lot of things I agree with, and there's some things that I'm just like, man, he's over the top with that. And because I'm kind of like I'm very skeptical. So when I hear things, I don't just believe them. And some of the things he says, I just need that evidence. It's like I want to believe like most of the things that guy says. But without the evidence to back it up, I'm just like, I can't do it,
When I was born, I was purple.
No, that's not too far-fetched. You might have had like an oxygen deficiency.
Thank you for believing me. I wasn't really, obviously.
I mean, it's not, I didn't say I believe you. I said it's not impossible.
That's the nice skeptic mindset.
Yeah, it's just the way, that's how a skeptic says, I don't believe you, but it's possible.
You got this. Oh, thank you, Cheryl. You were kind, Rochelle. Rochelle, my mum loves you. She's one of your top fans.
Yeah,
now.
I think you gained a new viewer of my mother-in-law, and she's very dedicated to the things she loves. So trust me, I got Christmas presents up the wazoo.
Yeah. You know what? My mum has bought him more Christmas presents than me. Can you believe that? It's not on. Necrochat says Alex Jones is a big grain of salt.
A big grain of salt.
I don't know who he is, so.
Well, if you did, you would understand. Like, yeah. I mean, you got to take him with a big grain of salt.
Do you eat him?
Yeah, in order to eat.
Because you like a tequila
in order to eat that info, You got to eat it with a big grain of salt.
It's like a tequila shot, and then you have a slice of lime afterwards.
Yeah. You might need a tequila shot.
They make some great videos. They work on BuzzFeed is one. BuzzFeed one is a skeptic that won't change his mind, and one is afraid of everything paranormal. Surprised you haven't heard of them. Oh, interesting. Is that is that Shane Dawson and Ryan Adams, or is that a different Shane and Ryan? It must be a different pair. There's a lot of fakes out there. I can't even watch The Real Hunter. Yeah, and it's such a shame as well, because then it, obviously it impacts everyone else doing it. Because it would be so easy to fake it. It would. And you could quite easily. Luckily for us, well, for everyone watching us, we're not good actors, so we're never... we wouldn't do it anyway, but you'd be able to tell. We'd be like, oh my god!
I mean...
Did you see that? Over there? That's what would happen. Yeah. What were we going to say, sorry?
I was going to say, when it comes to what we do in acting, I just don't think I have the ability to act. I just take things way too serious, you know?
He does.
I do. You can ask
probably
her.
takes it too seriously.
I take things very serious when I do them. If
like,
I have a passion in it, I'm just full bore. I'm going for it.
It's we're two opposites when we go out on these things. So I'm like, I want to have fun and find a ghost.
I'm like, but that's not.
He's like,
not legit.
He's in interview mode. I want to talk to. This question is Claude Duvall. Claude Duvall, if you're listening to me, and I'm just listening to the app. I'm like, oh, okay. What else did you want to talk about?
But that's why we make a good team, though, because she does listen. She hears things, and then I say I don't hear that. Then when we go back over the footage, I'm like, I heard that. I'm surprised you heard that on the spots, because she does listen. She does their part.
Yeah, I'm trying to have a conversation with the old ghosties, and you're just like, and this next question is for Claude Duvall, if you're with us.
Yeah, if it wasn't for you, I'd never catch anything, because I don't listen as well. I have a lot of questions, but these ears, they don't pick up the paranormal as well.
We'll be binge watching your videos. Oh,
thank
you so much, Sandra. Even just sitting here and having the stream on, it just helps.
Yeah, it's awesome. Even you joining us right here is amazing. Thank you.
Also, guys, next weekend we're going to be staying again at my childhood haunted hotel.
Hotel.
I need to go to
you could have considered it a hotel that you stayed at for free for years.
My childhood haunted bedroom again. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna. Maybe, if anyone's interested, so I feel like this is a good time to ask. Last time we did pick up, our camera only records for 2 hours, and then you have to go and reset it. So what I'd like to do is do an overnight live stream of the room and see if we pick anything up. So we can have that live streaming on YouTube. And what I'll do afterwards is I'll take the footage and probably go through it and then edit a clip of it. But, I feel like it might be something that could be quite interesting.
Yeah, I think that'd be kind of fun, and because a lot of our viewers that are in America.
Well, yeah, that's what I was about to say. Yeah.
While we're sleeping and it's late here, it's gonna be not 5-hour difference. So, they might be able to sit there and watch. And let us know when they see things, stuff like that. Mm-hmm. It'd be kind of cool, fun, and interactive, and I think that'd be kind of a nice thing to do.
Mm-hmm.
And being that we've already done, we've already done a couple of experiments there communicating, and we've caught some things that I think are pretty decently credible. We had some pretty direct responses. I think it'd be cool to be able to do an overnight thing, like you said. Our camera only records for so long. We only get so much footage throughout a night.
Mm-hmm.
It'd be nice to have an overnight, footage, investigation.
Yeah. Just stream it, and then we can go over the footage when it's done.
And it gives everybody a chance to kind of kick in too and give their opinion on what they think they might have saw. Or heard, yeah.
That would be... And also, because we probably won't stay in that room as well, so anything that is in there and any noises that do happen will be because it's something paranormal, because we're not going to be in that bedroom. The dogs aren't going to be in that bedroom.
Yeah.
It'll be interesting, I think. Oh my god, Zombie says, you've gotten presents your whole life. She needs to make up with lost time.
That's right. That's right.
That's what I mean. Doug Owen was talking to me as I typed. Tracy just hit the like button. Button. I hate that word. I don't like saying it. I have a phobia of buttons, alright? Just don't ask.
She might not be afraid of ghosts, but she's afraid of buttons.
Strange phobia. Tracy, if you're with us, if you want to enter the competition, just put in the words PARAFAM into the chat. It's PARAFAM, and we will enter you into our draw at the end of the stream. We did a great spoof of fake Randy Norton. Oh, that's awesome. Is that on your channel? I don't think I've seen it.
Yeah, I haven't seen that
Why
one,
haven't
yeah.
I seen that? That sounds amazing. Oh, also, we haven't really announced it yet because I feel like we've been slacking so much lately. We don't deserve it. But we have made, I forgot what it's called now. What's it called?
I don't know. What have we made?
We made it ages ago.
That's why I don't remember.
Oh.
If I could just
Isn't
get
that
in
so
head.
annoying when you just forget a word? There's a site you go on, you can donate to people monthly, and you get prizes for it and rewards for it.
Yeah, what is it called? We made a...
Oh my god, it's driving me nuts.
Yeah, well...
That's so annoying. Isn't that so annoying when you forget when something's called?
We shouldn't get caught up on it for too long, but...
No, it's just because I thought of a cool video we could do for it.
Patreon.
Why did I forget? Isn't that so annoying when you forget a word? You just can't think of it.
Yeah, it's terrible.
Anyway, your spoof video. We have like a really cool Patreon video that we want to release. That was another thing. We made it quite a long time ago, but we didn't want to announce it or anything. We were going to wait till we hit the 1,000 mark after we'd done this video and got our videos rolling again. We have this good idea for this little like Patreon video that we're going to do. So I'll leave it at that, but it's going to be good. I say it's going to be good. It's probably going to be rubbish.
If it's for Patreon, it's going to be good.
I like Ouija Brothers. They're legit. Is that a YouTube channel? I think I've heard of them, actually.
Yeah, I've heard of them. Yeah.
Doug is very serious. He's a serious boy.
Very serious.
Where's your next hair colour? I want to go black and blonde. I want to do half black and half blonde. And Doug wants to go pink.
I'm going to stay this color.
It's like watching a movie. Oh, thank you, Cheryl. They'll listen to your footage and catch what you missed. That's always fun to do. You do that. You're like, guys, this timestamp, this timestamp, this timestamp. I'm like, whoa.
No, but it's awesome because we get to go back and listen to what we didn't hear. You know, like there's things when we go over this footage, we're listening for things that we know about. When we go on these investigations, we know a certain amount of information about the spirits that we're hunting or trying to communicate with, and when we go back over the footage or while we're there, we're listening for specific responses. So it's cool when you guys, especially you, NecroChatter, listen back and you let us know what you hear specifically, and we can go back and listen, and it's cool. It's awesome because some of the responses, even if they don't like really pertain to the spirit that we're talking to, some of them are still like intelligent responses to the questions that we're asking. Yeah. Mm-hmm. And we just kind of miss them because we're not listening for it. So yeah, it's still really important to have that in the comments, you know.
Oh, I see. Ryan, Barbara, and Shane Medage. Is that right? Okay, no, I haven't heard. We should probably look that up though.
Maybe write that down.
Absolutely. It does help AFK or not. Absolutely. Of course it does. Michelle's like, yes! They have BuzzFeed funding the videos and they get to go over. Oh, that's awesome. I'm so jelly. Great idea. Yeah, would you be into that? My phone fixed. Oh yeah, I got it. That's cool. I have a wonderful friend who is British and has a team called Spectral Researchers of Central Florida. They're for real as well. That's awesome. I feel like Florida would be a good place to go around.
Yeah.
Oh, it's Michigander Man.
Oh, Michigander Man. Yes.
can't say. I wanted to say congratulations on hitting your 1K. Can't wait to see you guys hit many more. Oh, thank you so much.
Oh, yeah.
Really
Mr. Ganderman's
appreciate
great.
it.
If you ever heard of his channel, which I'm sure you have, you got to check him out. He's awesome.
We're trying to think of. I'm just scrolling down the chat. We're trying to think of Patreon. Patreon.
Yeah.
Patreon.
You guys all called it out. We didn't make it down there.
Sorry about that. Can't believe. Isn't that so annoying when you just forget the word of something? It's like, I guess something we don't really use as well, so it's not really at the front of my brain.
Yeah.
Don't feel bad. I do it. Phil from Saving Ghosts and Marie from Voices from Beyond also. That's right then. Lunaria, hello, welcome. How are you? Again, anyone who is just joining us, if you want to enter our giveaway, all you have to do is type the word PARAFAM, PARAFAM, into the chat, and we will enter you into a draw when we finish with the stream. We will do it live on stream, so we're not cheating or picking anyone in particular. Not that we would, but just so you know.
And you don't have to be here for the results. We're going to do them live, but if you have to go, we'll definitely be in touch with you if you win.
Absolutely. And we've got a pretty nice list going.
Yeah, we have a decent list.
It's going to be an interesting draw.
Yeah.
Oh, we're good. Thank you for asking. We're glad you were. A brain fart. That's
That's exactly what she had.
Not that we're doing the draw yet, but when we do the draw, we've got a giveaway screen.
Ooh.
Oh,
It's the giveaway.
It's the giveaway screen. Not yet, though.
We're not there yet.
I was going to have some giveaway music, but we ran out of time. Peanut jam? Is that what you call it when you forget something?
Peanut jam.
Call it a brain fart all the time.
Yeah, it's brain farts, yeah.
It is a brain fart. What's the disco? The disco is my 80s giveaway theme. Can't you tell? PARAFAM.
PARAFAM.
Here we go. Another entry.
Oh, that's Cameron. Should I put Cameron?
Yes, absolutely. Yeah, probably easier for us.
Nephew.
Rochelle, for anyone who doesn't know what Patreon is, it's a way to support your favourite channel. I want to believe you for their petrol tank, you get hotel fees, travel expenses, and you can get exclusive perks, absolutely. And we do have a list. I'll pop the link in just so you can have a look at them. It's not, I think I got it up and running to a pretty good degree. I said we made it ages ago, but it's something I didn't really want to announce until we were ready to announce it. Till I felt like we deserved to announce it, you know? And now, I still don't feel like we deserve to announce it just yet, but I'll pop it in. See, I don't even know what our bloody link is for it.
I think we have it on our YouTube. I'm pretty sure somewhere.
Did we put the link on there?
Did we?
We
like
just
in our
we
about?
snuck it in secretly. Yeah, there it is.
There it is.
Yeah, so we do have it all set up and ready to go with like perks. Again, it's like a certain tier. You get like t-shirts and things like that. So, hey, World Hex, thanks for joining us. How are you?
Oh, we have another entry, do we?
PARAFAM. Yeah, Lunaria.
Lunaria.
Did we put that down? Yeah. We're good. How are you doing? Thank you for asking. Again, anyone new joining us, we have a giveaway. Just type the words PARAFAM, PARAFAM, into the chat, and we will enter you into a draw that we will draw at the end of the stream. I've said that so many times tonight. It's your turn this time.
Sure. James said PARAFAM, so James wants to enter. James
and Cameron.
And Cameron. We're going to say nephews.
The nephews. I don't even know if we have this account set up properly or not. I'm pretty sure we do. We're signed in, so it's hard to tell. But again, we're going to do like a proper video on it, and it's going to be good. I've got a good plan for it.
World Hack says, we love your t-shirts.
Oh, thank you.
Thank you. Again, we're doing a giveaway, and one of the things we're giving away is this T-shirt, this design. So if you want to enter the giveaway, just type PARAFAM into the chat. That's PARAFAM. That's all you have to do. Enter that into the chat, and you'll be entered into the drawing. We're gonna do the drawing later on in the show. If you have to leave, you don't have to be present. We will contact you and let you know if you had won. So that's all you have to do. Just type PARAFAM into the chat, and you are entered.
By the way, glad to went much smoother than the Halloween multi-channel that we did. That was so funny though, like everyone just like all those bloody trolls.
It was just the software we were using. What was it? Google Meets.
Yeah.
People were just, it's just too vulnerable to people. Like
it was a shame,
in.
but you have to look like. You gotta laugh when stuff like that happens,
Yeah.
Like, it's so frustrating, but it's just like, oh my god.
There's a little bit of an entertainment factor. It's a bit annoying, when you're trying to run the whole thing and trying to, from your end of it.
Yeah, I can imagine it was much more frustrating for you than it was for people who were joining. Matt says it's for, don't worry, we'll be asking all the questions.
Yeah, definitely we'll be contacting you about the sizes as well.
Absolutely. Yeah, so no, the thing like you did with the multi-channel chat is something that we'd like to look into, but maybe do it live on YouTube. Like I said, when we have people submit submissions, it would be fun to talk to them after we've watched it, rather than them chat in the chat and try and explain themselves, and we're like, nah. If they're like in the chat with us, I think it'd be better,
Yeah.
so we could like really get into it and have a full discussions about it, and then. Obviously, people in the chat can ask questions to the person that submitted the submission as well. Abandoned Explorers, thank you for joining us. How are you? Again.
We are doing a drawing later for a chance to win. We're giving away a couple items. We have, obviously, the T-shirt, the shirt, and we're going to give away a mug as well. To enter the drawing, all you have to do is type in PARAFAM into the chat. Just PARAFAM, that's PARAFAM, and then you'll enter the drawing, and we'll be doing that later on in the during the stream near the end. So you don't have to be present to win. If you do win and you're not here, we'll contact you. So again, PARAFAM, that's it.
Well, we will try and contact you.
Or we'll attempt to contact you. But
watch the end of the stream just in case.
If not, come back and watch the stream to see if you won.
Alright, I think we're caught up on the chat now, so do we want to ask the viewers anything?
Yeah, sure. You guys have asked us a bunch of questions, so I think it's fair that we ask you some questions.
Mm-hmm. And I would like to know what got you guys into the paranormal. My birthday is tomorrow! Oh, amazing! What are you doing for your birthday? Anything exciting? Not that we can do a lot at the minute, but... Just popped on to say congratulations on the 1K.
Oh, thank you much, Drew.
Thank you so much, Drew. Really appreciate it. That's very awesome of you. Again, we keep repeating ourselves.
Yep.
We're doing a giveaway. Enter the word PARAFAM to be in a chance of winning something. Yeah, happy birthday, Abandoned Explorers. It's awesome. It's a shitty time of year to have a birthday, though, isn't it? I suppose November isn't that bad.
I think that 2020 is just a bad year for us all.
Yeah, 2020 is terrible. But it's like everyone's got a birthday around Christmas. It's just bad at the... It's like not good at the best time of year,
Well, you get twice as many presents, don't you?
No, you don't. Because people go to your... Oh, this is for Christmas and your birthday.
Oh, yeah, that's bad.
That's what happens, you see.
That's bad, yeah.
That's what I get.
Oh, yeah, it's cheap. Cheaping out.
Exploring. That's what I like to see. Exploring her abandoned ski lodge. Oh, awesome.
That is cool.
I bet that's interesting. Has he got like one of those little... What are they called?
A ski lift? Or
yeah, a ski lift.
lift or whatever.
That would be interesting. Definitely wouldn't try and ride it though. That would be a bit too much. Grew up in a weird place and experienced some unexplainable things. Amazing. Birthday in June, I get gifts every 6 months. Woo!
All right.
So you got the perfect birthday date. Happy birthday, Abandoned Explorers! Woohoo! I grew up in an active house. That's cool. I feel like that's like most people's. Isn't that weird? Like, I feel most people's experiences are in their childhood homes.
Yeah.
And is that because you're a kid and you see more and they spirits interact more with children?
Well,
or?
I feel like when you are a kid, I'm not saying what you were seeing wasn't or experiencing wasn't real, but I'm just saying you do have a more of an active imagination as well. So, any type of sound that you hear in the night, your mind's just racing, and maybe that does help you when it comes to the paranormal in a way, because your mind's a little bit more open to the idea that it might be something other than the house settling, or where when you're an adult growing, you're full grown, you're thinking just the house settling, oh, those stairs creak all the time, where a kid might be hearing something and then actually investigate it themselves, like wondering what it is, and actually see something, like they give it a chance.
That's true. Just gone to bed, so left you downstairs on the computer in the other room, watching you in bed on the other telly. Oh, thanks, Mum. It's pretty old and big, super excited. That's really cool. My birthday is 12 days before Christmas. I only get one present as a child. Exactly.
Yeah.
I always get you two, though. I think a kid is less likely to try and explain it away.
Yeah, exactly. They're more curious, for one. Kids are, like I said, when you're an adult, you kind of have a million reasons for everything, So you hear a sound and you're like, oh, it could have been this, or this, or this. And the last thing you're thinking is it was a ghost. So you're not as curious and you're not willing to explore it as much. Where a kid, they're not thinking the house is settling. They're thinking immediately it could be a ghost. So they're going to go look. And maybe that little simple idea, that little curiosity and going to look is what exposes them to the supernatural or the paranormal, I don't know.
My father used to tell us ghost stories, so I grew up with an interest in the paranormal. Oh, that's a really cute story. I love that.
It's always good to have, like, the person that kind of, like, introduces you to it. Someone that, at a young age, get your curiosity going immediately.
My uncle messaged me the other day, and he was telling me that I should ask my granddad about one of his experiences. When he was in the war and he was flying over the ocean, him and the crew that was on his ship swear that they saw a dinosaur in the water. I can't. It's one of the water dinosaurs.
Yeah.
I can't remember what it's called now, but they all swear that they saw it, and it's like, well, maybe it could have been, I don't know if that's like paranormal related, but it's definitely.
It's one of those things too. Like, even as a skeptic, you're going, yeah, I don't know about that, but the ocean's huge. And
back then we didn't really explore it.
And even back then, and it's like even with how little it was explored, we don't know what was still living in there. We don't know. So it's it's one of those things, isn't it? Where it's like you take it on word value.
Yeah, and if a meteor hits the Earth, it's not going to hit lower in the ocean.
No.
Or is it?
Well, a meteor could hit anywhere, really.
I don't know. It's one of those things, isn't it? If you were like at a certain point in the ocean when the meteor hit the Earth, you just survived it.
Yeah.
You and a couple of members of family.
Yeah.
Not you, but like the dinosaur.
The dinosaur.
Obviously not you. You wouldn't be swimming around in the ocean surviving.
Well, they do say where the meteor hit was in the ocean that killed the dinosaurs.
Yeah?
It was like in the Gulf somewhere.
Oh, okay.
Like Mexico. Something like that. If I'm remembering it correctly.
Loch Ness Monster.
Yeah, when he first told me of this story, or when I first heard of it, I immediately thought Loch Ness Monster, like
because of the long neck.
And like, who knows how long these, you know what I'm saying? Like, it doesn't mean that there's a million of them out there. Like, it could just be a few, species die off, and how many haven't died off in the ocean that we don't know about. When they do those deep dives, they're finding new species all the time. Like, they're small, but I mean, just things that they didn't know about before. So
it's true.
It's
like
hard to
even
tell.
today.
Yeah, even today, it's hard to tell what they find in the darkness of the depths.
Amanda, thank you for joining us. Thank you for the congratulations. And Robin, hello, welcome. Can giveaway explanation?
Yep. So we're doing a giveaway. We're going to be giving away one of these shirts of ours and also a mug with I Want to Believe You on it. All you have to do to enter is to type PARAFAM, PARAFAM, into the chat, and we'll enter you into the drawing. And by the end of the drawing, or at the end of the episode, we're going to actually draw the winner. So you don't have to be present. If you enter now, we'll write your name down and we'll contact you if you won. We'll try to anyway. If you haven't been contacted, just rewatch the stream later, maybe tomorrow or whenever, and you'll know. So we have one here.
Oh, it's your hobby, of course. Awesome. Cassie Jones, Parafam. Robin Savage, the anonymous. Ogaporo is what Loch Ness is called in BC, Canada. Interesting. Abandoned Explorers. Get these names down. I was gonna buy like a special hat especially to pull the names out of, but it was like £10 and I was like, yeah, I've got a box home.
Amanda.
Thank you for writing these down.
Yeah.
See, that was an interesting story about the whole dinosaur thing. It's fun to hear like paranormal stories that are a bit different to like your usual things that you hear, you know?
Yeah.
Especially when they're to do with dinosaurs. Because dinosaurs, you know, existed.
Yeah, those are without a doubt. We dig them up, find their bones all the time.
Awesome. So we've got all the names for the draw.
Yep, we got as many as we have so far. Yeah.
Mhm. Thank you so much, Richard. We really appreciate it. Another thing I wanted to ask you guys is if you would be interested in a live stream paranormal investigation. Because I know they go on for a long time, and obviously we cut out like the boring bits and put in the exciting bits, so I don't know if that would be a fun thing to watch. But if we were to do a live stream paranormal investigation, we would also do a shorter version of it where we watch it back, cut it down, add in the subtitles so you could hear what it was saying. So I wasn't sure if that was something people would be interested in, or if we should just stick to the edited versions, or I don't know. It's just like, it's good to get some feedback, you know, to know what people are into.
Yeah, definitely let us know, because it's something that we've kind of wondered about ourselves for a while. If it'd be worth doing overnight investigations where we're not going to be always present, but you'll be watching what's going on as we sleep. As I mentioned earlier, our American viewers, they're 5 hours behind us. So while we're sleeping, there's always going to be hopefully eyes on the stream, and we might be able to go back and watch what might have been picked up.
Mm-hmm.
Could be featured in an episode following as well.
I'd like that. Is that even a question? Many congrats, you guys. You so deserve it. And yes to live stream investigation. We would love that. Live stream investigation would be cool. Sure, a paranormal live stream would be fun. Excellent. That's definitely something. So our first one that we'd do will be a little bit different to what I have in mind for normal. We're going to live stream my childhood haunted bedroom overnight to see if anything happens. Obviously we'll be sleeping, so we won't know. But we definitely will watch it back, and we will edit a shorter video if we catch anything as well. And obviously you can just like log on and check whenever you want. As you said, any American viewers who will be awake then when we're asleep, it'll be cool to see if you guys catch anything, and if you do, if you could let us know what you caught.
Oh, absolutely, yeah.
That would be really cool. And another thing is one time we'd like to go out and do like one of our usual investigations with the spirit box, and I think that would be fun, and then you guys in the chat could like listen to the spirit box as well, and you might pick up something that we miss, and we could sort of do it as a team.
Exactly. Mm-hmm. Yeah, because you guys, in the comments, we always have a couple people who are saying they've heard things that we missed. And doing it live would give the opportunity for everybody to be able to kind of let us know what they hear during the entire investigation, rather than just the bits that we keep in, the bits where we we think we caught something credible, because during editing we don't hear everything, and obviously even the parts that we keep in, we've obviously missed things. So there's probably this massive amount of information that we're missing, and it would be kind of cool to experiment live and to let you guys kind of let us know what you hear.
So what I would like to do is I have this highwayman who we want to investigate next. I think it would be fun if we made a short video on the history of the highwayman that we have in mind. There's a road near us that he supposedly haunts. So I think it would be fun to have like a little homework assignment kind of thing, but a fun one, where we make a video of this person and his history like we would do in a normal video, and then anyone that wants to join in the live stream can watch this video, find out about his information, and then when we do it we can listen out on the spirit box for any information that might be relevant to this person. Yeah,
kind of like how we do it anyway, to kind of get everybody involved, that'd be cool.
But we'd put that information out there first so you guys can take it in, absorb it, and then when we come to do the investigation, you'd be like, oh yeah, this guy lived in this area, or he was killed this way.
Yeah.
I just heard that.
Yeah, that'd be cool.
It might be really lame, and it's like, I don't want to do homework. I left school ages ago. Where are we at? Matching onesies.
Up a little bit. Okay. There you go.
Can you please wear matching pajamas? We can wear our I Want to Believe You shirts.
I have an I Want to Believe You onesie.
Live stream would be great. I like the funny bits from at the end of the video. Yeah, we enjoy.
I'm glad that you enjoy them, because that's probably the favorite part to put together, is like the quirky little bits that we had.
You like the end clips as well? Awesome. Spooky spiritual skivvies. Is that what you call pajamas? Skivvies. New subscriber, Malik TV. Thank you so much for subscribing.
Thank you for subscribing.
Really appreciate it. Again, we're doing a giveaway.
Yes, we're doing a giveaway. All you have to do is type PARAFAM into the chat, and that'll enter you into the giveaway. We're giving away a shirt that you see that we're wearing here. We're giving away one of these, as well as a mug by the end of the stream. So again, all you have to do is type PARAFAM, PARAFAM, into the chat, and that'll enter you into the drawing.
Excellent. Jammy party. Maybe we should make that a thing.
That would
when
be
kind of
cool.
Next weekend. We should make like a pajama party. Yep. Everyone come in your pajamas, just sit.
Bring your best onesie.
Just have the stream on in the background. Turn up the volume if you hear anything whilst we're sleeping. You can be like, oh. No skivvies. Live streaming on 3 devices. Oh, Cheryl, thank you so much. You are so awesome. This would be a jammy party live stream. Sounds super fun. Everyone loves their jammies.
Yeah, comfies. We gotta get into our comfies.
It's just right. Obviously not in their skivvies. Vicariously ghost hunting with you. Absolutely.
Yeah, that'd be really fun.
If you have time, I would absolutely love to do that. It's like a remote collab. Absolutely. Like, it would just be a fun thing that everyone can get involved in, and yeah, just like a way we can all connect together and have fun together, and a way of sort of investigating together.
Yeah, just like getting everybody involved. Yeah, it's gonna be cool.
Love you guys. I'm Chris Savage, Michelle's husband from Abandoned Explorers. I just subscribed and look forward to more videos. I have to depart cooking a special birthday dinner. Oh, she's so lucky. Thank you so much for subscribing and joining in with us.
Amazing.
We really appreciate it. PARAFAM, did you get Malik TV?
I'm going to add Malik right now.
We're running out of paper, guys. This is going to be a tough draw. You're in for a, if you win, you're going to be lucky.
Yeah, we have a decent amount of entries, but It's going to make it interesting.
Again, if we had obviously more funding, we'd be able to do more giveaways. We're just
It's
obviously doing this with what we can at the moment.
You know, we're only what,
1,950 hours away.
Yep. To all the giveaways your heart can desire.
Para-Unity Pajama Party Fun! Oh my god, this is the thing now. We're gonna have to advertise it as Pajama Party Investigation. My mum's gonna be watching it like, I can't watch, this isn't my house.
Yeah. Are they naked? Is that my room?
What are they doing? Oh my god! Popcorn and PJs haunted live. Oh my god, yeah. We'd just be sitting there eating popcorn, waiting for the ghost to leave. The strange thing was though, like last time we visited this bedroom, normally with the EMF detector, we don't tend to get a lot of activity with it. But when we were there, you were saying, "Can you touch this device?"
Yeah, we were getting...
And it was going all the way into the red and doing all this. All the lights were turned off and the electricity was off. It was like the craziest
We even
thing.
got great responses from, you know, the necrophonic. I will say that's probably the best responses we've had from the EMF. So, yeah, the place definitely seems to have some activity.
Said my name, it said my mum's name,
Yep.
my dad's name.
It even gave us the house number.
The
it gave
house
us
number, the name of the road, the
which
town.
we didn't put on there, but it gave us the name of the road. Yeah, the town we were in. Yeah, everything.
Yeah.
It was very active.
It was a bit creepy. Oracles and Beyond, hello and welcome. Does this live stream count towards your overall numbers? I'm pretty sure it does.
I think they do.
I hope it does.
I would hope so anyway. Great numbers here.
Absolutely,
with the live stream.
Yeah.
Oracles, yes. Thank you for joining us. Again, we are doing a giveaway today. All you have to do is type in PARAFAM into the chat, and that enters you into the drawing. PARAFAM is PARAMAF, or I'm sorry, FAM.
Paramouth.
And we're giving away a T-shirt and a mug. So PARAFAM. All you have to do is type that in. Not Paramouth, PARAFAM into the chat, and that'll enter you into the drawing.
Paranormal Pajama Party, the Triple P Party Central. Cheryl, yes! God, that's going to be awesome. I'm so down for this. It's going to be amazing. I have to go, battery is low. Oh, thank you so much for joining us. We really appreciate it. And guys, if you haven't checked out Richard, the owner of Zoe and Noodles, go and check that channel out. It's amazing. Richard's cats are so cute. I hope so. I sub with both accounts, Necro and Personal, and streaming a device of each. Oh, thank you so much. It's awesome. I'm not sure if it counts for like IP addresses or different accounts, or I'm not sure how they work it.
Paramath.
Honestly, we're not.
We're not on the Paramath.
It's good to know. Oh, it does count?
Oh.
Is that what that was?
Rochelle says yes,
right.
it does.
Because my mum's been streaming it on like her computer, a phone, a TV, and she's like, "Does it count?" I'm like, "I don't know if it does or not."
Oh, my account.
I think we've got my account in there already. Yeah.
Paramuff.
Paramuff. Not muff. Absolutely does count. Oh, okay, awesome. That's amazing. Yeah, so whack those devices on. Put us on there. I promise we won't get that annoying. We probably will, to be fair. Imagine what we'd see and hear if you were on Paramount. Then we'd be like, "I believe, just leave me alone."
There's a ghost. I got ghost bugs on me.
If your mum has different email logins and YouTube accounts, but same login will only log hours once. Oh, okay. No, see, she's been just on one account, so I'll have to tell her. I have to go round there and make new accounts up. So I'll be like, when you log on your phone, make sure this account, blah, 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 blah. That's cool, though, that it does that. I thought it would only count for your own personal IP address, but
yeah.
awesome.
It's cool.
Does it count if you're not logged into YouTube? This is the question. Because she said that the other day. She was like, I'm not logged in upstairs. Is that alright? I'm like, I think so. Fanny pack adventures. See, we were talking about Americanisms and how we say things in England earlier. And when I first met Doug, Fanny was a bit of an awkward conversation.
That was a different one, you know, like...
I can't remember what the conversation was.
Where I'm from, Fanny doesn't mean the same thing. It's not quite as serious. You know, I'm like, oh, Fanny, like your ass? Like a butt?
Obviously here it means your vagina, so... Yeah,
it's totally different.
It can be a very tricky conversation if you're from different parts. Oh, thank you so much, Abandoned Explorers, and happy birthday for tomorrow. Hope you have the best day. Sounds like you have a nice meal being prepped for you. Watch hours of watch hours logged in or not. You just can't double dip. I tried. That's awesome. But you can't watch yourself, is that right? Because then it's like, no. You can't be cheating now. My TV has a personal account and my iPad is Necro, so I can chat with the account. You would know. They both have a crack. I thought you were talking about your YouTube accounts.
I thought he was talking about his TV screen or something. But I realized he's talking about the fanny.
He was talking about fannies.
He's talking about fannies.
They both have a crack. Oh my god. I still can't get over the fact that you compared Pineapple to Nickelback earlier. You count for your own hours, just only once. Typical. So typical. I had a double take on a fanny pack because I'm from Lancashire. Yeah, see? Because we call it a bum bag. That's what we call a fanny pack, a bum bag.
Yeah, fanny bum.
Yeah. Will you ever add to your shirt? I believe now. I think that's probably... That's the thing. I was like, what do we do if, like, one day we have this, like, thing and we're, like, 100% in it? It's like, how do we even change our name? We wouldn't be able to change our name, so it's like...
Well, we just have to, you know, every single episode be like, by the way, we believe you.
Well, we believe in the paranormal, but we'd still want to believe in other people's paranormal claims, I guess.
True. Yeah, so
I guess it will always be relevant.
It would all just be about our own personal, like, what we're willing to admit.
They want you to believe me. That's the whole point of it. We want to believe because it's awesome. The paranormal is awesome.
Yeah, I mean, it's that unknown that none of us... Again, it's one of those things that none of us really know the answer to. Some people believe, some people don't, but nobody knows for a fact. Mm-hmm. So, step one is to admit that. And step two is to investigate it if you want to know. And that's what we're doing, isn't it? Mm-hmm. So, I want to believe you will always stand because we'll never 100% know, even if we personally believe. It's like we won't know for a fact. So, we'll still want to believe. Yeah,
absolutely. When the day comes, I want to believe you comes. I do believe
you.
Well, that would be like that's the whole cool thing about this journey for us, because we literally just started this, just literally taking in people's submissions.
Their own personal testimony, you know?
Yeah, and just wanting to believe in it. And then we were watching submissions, like, we want to go out and do this. This was, like, fun. And then we did, and then we started enjoying it, and you get this rush from it, you know? So
yeah, it's fun. It's absolutely fun. There's no doubt about that. There's no denying it.
The Haunted Lair, congrats on the 1K. Love the content. 1K and counting. Oh, thank you
much.
So
much. Again, we are doing a giveaway. If you're just joining us, all you have to do is type PARAFAM into the chat, and that will enter you into the drawing. We're giving away a t-shirt, and we're also giving away a coffee mug. So if you want to enter the chat, all you have to do is type PARAFAM into the chat. If you want to enter the drawing, I'm sorry.
Paramuff.
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 Parafam.
I've had too many experiences in my life not to believe. crazy things truly insane. See, that's the thing. Like, some people just have that, and it's like, it's just crazy. Like,
Yeah, I mean,
like we've all had our own as well. Like, you know.
Yeah, we've all had like experiences, but it's
We were
all
talking
about
it earlier, weren't we? Like, everyone has had a paranormal experience.
Yeah, everybody. I mean, anybody you talk to is going to be like, yeah, I've had one. I don't think I've ever met anybody in my entire life that didn't have something about their past that was like spooky in a way, you know, like anybody that I've met that the paranormal has been mentioned to. I've never. I don't think I've ever had anyone say, no, I've never had nothing paranormal happen. So everybody has their personal testimony, but it's really about their mindset. You know, are you skeptical? Because if you're not skeptical and you're just more, you know, you kind of like, it has you convinced, you know, you're gonna believe. The skeptical mindset's always like try to find natural reasons for things, which is something I've always done. So ever since I was a kid, like I've always been like, there's got to be a reason for that. So that's why I've never been convinced. So, but yeah, you're right. Everybody's had their moments.
But it's coming. It's coming.
It's coming. Yeah. That's why we're doing this.
Necro Chat question. I told you before how much I love your music series. So who is the next or a couple on the music do list? Here's a question for everyone. I don't know if anyone else watching is familiar with our music. What did we call it? Ghostwriters.
Ghostwriters, yeah.
Ghostwriter series, where we go to a deceased celebrity's musician's property or
like last known address.
Yeah.
Where they died. Their graves, if we can't get to where they died, you know, like anywhere accessible to where hopefully the last place they were that they lived is where we'd like to go.
Yeah, so we were wondering, because we weren't sure if it was a thing that people enjoyed or not. We go to the places and we ask them for musical notes and lyrics to see what they can come up with, if they can give us, you know, a song that they can write. And a couple of times we've come up with like a pretty decent song for. Yeah,
and you know, we try to make sure that everybody knows it's not out of disrespect. It's just an experiment, and I thought it was, you know, a unique experiment because I haven't seen anybody do it, and I'm starting to wonder if it's because people find it disrespectful. And I never thought of it as a disrespectful thing to do, because as a musician, this is something. As a skeptic especially, and a musician who's trying to figure out things about the paranormal, I like to kind of like combine my two passions and try to figure out if there's a way I can communicate, and if there's a way that communicating with them will help me take that next step. And music to me would be that next step. Like if they can help me write something that sounds, you know, logical within music theory, that makes sense. It just helps me further my belief. So if you find it disrespectful, let us know. If it's something that you enjoy, definitely let us know, because we'd like to continue doing it. The only reason that I'm curious about that is because we have gotten a lot of negative feedback about doing this with like Freddie Mercury and Amy Winehouse. We've gotten a lot of positive feedback too, but there was more negative feedback on those type of videos than on any other type of video that we've released. So if you could let us know what you think, you know, that'd be awesome.
Because there is a big list of people we would like to do for that kind of video.
Yeah, I mean, we have a list of people. We've had requests from other viewers, and we would be very happy to continue doing that series.
I think it's awesome. I bet the musicians would love it. Screw the haters, they just jelly that they don't do cool stuff.
You know, and it was one of those things that we tried to see if anybody else had done it, and we didn't find anybody, so we thought like it was an untapped thing. But in my mind, I'm thinking, you know, maybe nobody did it because it might be disrespectful.
But that's the thing, though. It's like people, you're okay to go and investigate someone who wasn't famous. You know, you just read about them in a book. But if they're famous and they're dead, like people get butthurt about it. It's like, what's the difference? Like a celebrity is a celebrity.
It's still a person.
It's still a person. Like
it's just now we know they specifically did something and they had specific passions. Now we're trying to communicate, you know, via that passion.
Yeah.
You know.
And we don't mean any disrespect,
No.
obviously. Like,
Yeah.
even, like, the fact that we might be talking to them, we still want to speak to them respectfully, like, and...
Yeah.
Because you never know. You know, we might be talking to them, so it's like, we are respectful about it. And if they didn't want to give us notes for a song, they wouldn't give us notes for a song, would they?
Yeah, exactly.
Your mum says Jim
Morrison. That would be a really interesting one, you know. Jim Morrison would be kind of cool, you know, because that guy was an interesting character.
And Amanda says, it's such an awesome idea and got good songs from it. Love it when you do that.
Oh, thank you.
Jim Morrison. I imagine he'd be cool with it.
Yeah. I would imagine so, too.
The Amy is interesting. I love the Ghostwriter series because they were artists of the truest nature. It's them being creative and doing what they love. Love those episodes. Go for it. Even if they don't like it, they still view it. A view is a view.
Oh, thank you.
Fanny hurt. What?
Fanny, haha, butt hurt.
Oh, butt hurt. I get it.
Yes, I
Pop
agree.
it! My G's! How you doing, Pops?
You gonna let her know about the drawing?
Yeah, pop it. We're doing a giveaway where if you type the words PARAFAM, PARAFAM into the chat, you could be in for a chance to win a t-shirt or a mug. We can't show you the mugs because we broke ours.
Yeah. They're available on our Teespring.
Unorthodox is what gets you noticed. Doing what everyone else does it harder. They probably appreciate it. It's good points. Oh, thank you guys. Really appreciate that.
Yeah, for real. Because we were kind of put off on doing those episodes with some of the negative feedback that we've received from them.
Just because we don't want to upset anyone.
Yeah, we're not out here
We
trying to
feel like...
offend anybody, you know? And I feel like most people, I think it's like they're really hardcore elitist fans that don't like us doing that, you know? But, yeah, if we can get more positive feedback from it, we'd be happy to continue.
It's unique, so I think you should do whatever idea you get, and by music, it's still giving them a voice. It's no different than bringing a ball to a child's spirit. They're just connecting with them on their level.
Yeah, that's what, you know, that's exactly how we kind of see it. We go into these, any type of adventure we go on, any type of hunt that we go on, we never go there trying to disrespect it. Anybody, even if we don't believe in the paranormal, we're not trying to offend anybody or anything. We're just, these are all just experiments. Yeah,
exactly. What the paranormal? Thank you so much. Really appreciate it. Couldn't do it without you. George Harrison and John Lennon would be cool to ghostwrite. John Lennon, yeah.
He would be really cool. I think he died in New York, I'm pretty sure, and I think he's buried in the United States, isn't he? That's the unfortunate part.
That's the thing. We like to go to places where we know. That's why Amy Winehouse is cool, because we went to...
We got to go to her the house she died in, wasn't it?
Yeah, but also we went to, like, the pub, her local pub.
Her local pub, yep, her favorite
constantly. Pub. We sat in there for a little bit. We were like, right, get some connections going.
Get
they
the
had
vibe
some
going.
posters off of her in there. There was, like, her name outside and stuff like that.
That was really cool. Yeah.
That was cool.
Yep.
And Freddie, we were going to go to his grave, but...
And we couldn't find it.
We searched for it it was a boiling hot day. We walked around for like 3 hours. This massive graveyard. It was huge.
Huge, yeah.
My feet were killing me.
Oh, she was struggling hardcore.
I was dying.
Yeah. Turns out I think that the grave was removed.
Turns out it was moved.
Yeah.
We got home, we looked it up, and the grave had bloody been moved from there.
Yeah. We didn't do good enough research on that one.
That was funny though. Love the camera game video you did as well. Oh, really? Okay. That was one we were a bit unsure of as well, like, because we didn't want to be like, we're not trying to, you know, summon any bad things into our house. Again, it's just an experiment. It was a game that we found on, like, a kid's paranormal
yeah,
site.
Yeah,
so
it just seems like a fun thing to do, you know? And it was fun. That was fun.
So that's cool, like, because,
we'd like to do more of that.
Yeah, especially during like the pandemic where we can't go out so much. Things that we can do in our house. You know, it's fun. It's a good way to... Yeah. Because there's a lot of like paranormal games we can try.
It's just like something else, you know? Something cool to do.
Ever thought about trying to contact Shakespeare or Albert Einstein instead of singers? Interesting.
That would be cool. Shakespeare, I think we actually did have an idea for playwriters. Yeah, we did. For kind of the same idea as the musicians. we did actually think of playwrights like Shakespeare. We actually have thought about that, and that's another thing that we want to touch on as soon as the lockdowns are lifted and we're able to travel a little bit further, get hotel rooms, stuff like that. So yes, that is in the future, we hope.
Yeah, because I think we found where Shakespeare's grave was, didn't we?
Yeah, we've looked it all up for Shakespeare specifically because we wanted this kind of like how with the musicians to write a song, we kind of wanted to see if we could get some sort of something close to a script, from a spirit,
My personal thing that I wanted to do was visit a comedian's grave and see if they could like tell us some jokes or like a skit line up or something, because Rick Mayall was someone that I really, when celebrities die, I'm not really bothered. I'm like, I didn't know them, like, sad, but I didn't know them personally. I'm not that upset about it. But when Rick Mayall died, he's probably not big in the States, but I don't know why, but like it hit me the hardest, and he's one that I would like to go and visit his grave. But he's buried up north somewhere. I think that would be fun to see if he could give us some like jokes or something.
Yeah,
he was like such a prankster.
Stuff like that, I find it fun and it's entertaining as well. And if we could actually get something out of it, like credible, it just helps me further my journey into the belief of the paranormal.
Necrochat has a video of Einstein, Hawking, and Tesla.
Oh,
interesting.
Very cool.
Yeah, you do a lot of celebrity stuff. It's awesome. I'm glad that you do it, so you're like putting it out there that it can be done and it's not disrespectful.
Right.
JBD, hi from Kentucky. Hi, welcome for joining us.
Hello out there to Kentucky.
We're in a bad spot for signal. Want to say congrats. Thank you so much for the paranormal. Really appreciate it. Hey, Papa Bear, what's cooking? That'd be sick if you did. Congrats, guys. Thank you so much, you're paranormal. Elton John, Princess Diana.
Those are two more. That'd be really cool.
Very good one. Princess Diana is probably a really good one right now because the crown's out. People will be interested in that.
But Elton John's not dead, is he?
He's dead, isn't he?
I don't think Elton John's dead, is he?
I'm pretty sure Elton John's... Oh, no. Is he dead? I don't know, actually.
But when he passed... Well, let's hope it, knock on wood, anytime very soon, but...
I feel like an idiot now. I can't remember.
But no, he
no,
would be...
No, I don't think he is dead yet.
But Elton John would be... I mean, that would be perfect for the musician, and he is English, so...
Pop says, my hair looks pretty, and so does yours too, Doug.
Oh.
Thanks. I've been cutting it through this whole lockdown. I've been cutting it since March.
Well, it did look pretty.
I last knew Elton John is still here. Maybe they could walk up and just ask him. Okay, good. I was getting a bit worried then. I was like, oh, I don't know. Hey, Dad Perfect. Welcome. How are you?
Again, anybody just joining us, we do have a drawing going on to win a t-shirt or a coffee mug. If you want to enter the drawing, feel free to type in PARAFAM into the chat and we'll enter your name. Again, that's PARAFAM, PARAFAM. I got it right this time. And we'll enter you into the drawing. And you don't have to be present to win. If you do win, we will try our best to contact you based off of your name.
Robin Williams is a fun comic channel.
Robin Williams would be...
that would be a good one.
He'd be good.
Rick Mail, I had bottom one video, but my mum wiped it. Oh, no. It's on Netflix.
Yeah, it's on Netflix.
It is on the UK Netflix.
So if you have an old school, like, VHS player, you can just retape them.
Yeah. But yeah, bottom was awesome. That's what paranormal is, though. Experiments. There will never be a master paranormal person or pro. The paranormal world is bigger than any of us will ever be able to comprehend, so keep it up. Oh, thank you so much. I really appreciate comments like that.
Yeah, it's awesome. Thank you.
He's still alive. Everyone has a spirit guide.
It's true.
Gotcha.
I mean, from what I hear, that's spirit guides are a big thing, aren't they?
Mm-hmm.
So...
I watched a video Easy Maniac he was on before, right? But it's the boxer Tommy Morrison, and there's a part in it where his wife is saying Tommy is with us. This guy has a great story. Maybe you could contact him.
Yeah.
Interesting.
That is interesting.
Elton John is alive. We're sitting there going, is Elton John alive?
Yeah. We did this earlier too, didn't we, with Patreon? We were just like, what is it called? What is that? We just had to scroll down.
Apparently while he made a video, a picture fell off her wall. Oh, really? That's awesome. How interesting. What about investigating Ken Dodd's dad's... That's hard to say. Ken Dodd's dad's dead dog.
Ken Dodd's dad's dead dog.
You just said that on purpose so I couldn't read it. Ken Dodd's dad's dead dog.
It's dead Stugs.
Dead Stugs. I'll pass like I'm and haunt you. Greg mate kill in the room. How about George Michael?
That was
George
one.
Michael is on the list.
He's on the list, so that's a good one.
He actually died in a house not too far from us.
Yeah, so he's on our list, and he's another one. After the Amy Winehouse one, we kind of gave it a break because of the negative feedback. But again, if we're getting a lot of positive feedback from the chat, and if it's something that you guys would like to see, then we would love to keep it up. Because
we also need a singer that can sing lyrics for us.
Yeah, especially if it's going to be a female vocal. Because with the male vocals, I can give it the best shot, my best shot possible. And I got auto-tune, I got it all, so.
Could you do a good George Michael?
Probably not, but I can do my best.
Sid Vicious. Sid Vicious is another one.
We were looking into doing Sid Vicious, but he's actually buried in New York.
But maybe we could go to an area where he was.
He died. He also died in America. So.
Yeah, but we could maybe go to an area where he was in the UK.
Yeah, we could try that. Yeah, like where he lived, where he grew up, stuff like that. Yeah.
Starving here. Need to go cook something. Always make sure you film it so we can copy the recipe. Rebottom. That was a joke. Bottom wiped it. Oh.
Why did that fly over? Yeah.
Sorry about that.
Well, that one flew over the top.
I'm like, well, it's on Netflix, and you're like, well, you can record it from Netflix on a VHS machine.
Had to bring in the VHS, didn't I?
I don't mind if you come haunt me when you cook for me as well. Absolutely. What I meant by Elton John is the spirit guide because they speak of.
In behalf, yeah.
Yeah, absolutely.
Oh.
Yeah, because they're connected, aren't they, Elton John and Diana?
Okay. Yeah.
No, yeah, that makes sense.
Yeah, Cheryl, that's awesome. That would be very interesting, actually.
It would be interesting.
To speak to even Diana and be getting information about Elton John while he's alive. And it's actually even more interesting that he's alive because if there was any way to, like, get information about it, we could look it up. You know, about Elton John.
We could just call him.
Yeah, we just hit him up. We know him.
Do you want to come on this investigation with us?
But yeah, no, that'd be cool. No, that's an
I feel like
interesting
such a dum dum. It's so obvious now. It's just like one of those another brain fart where it's just like.
No, that's cool. That's a good idea.
Stephen Manuel Clark, awesome lead guitarist. Stephen Clark from Def Leppard passed on 8th of January 1991. His grave is in Sheffield.
Man, you know what? I love Def Leppard too.
That's the day after I was born as well.
I love Def Leppard, man. We should do that.
Sheffield. Yeah, we could do that when the lockdown's over.
Yeah.
Write that on our to-do list. Yeah. See, everything you guys are suggesting, we're writing this down. So it will happen one day or later.
Princess Diana as well.
Yes.
Is it 2 minutes? I don't know. Who cares? And
I was like, "What's meatballs, herbs, and veg stock?"
Oh,
and
sorry. I'm just writing it down.
I realized that's an old shopping list you were writing.
We're just gonna cross that out.
I was like, meatballs, herbs, and veg stock. Right.
And what was that last one? Def Leppard. What's his name?
Def Leppard. Stephen Maynard Clark.
Stephen Clark.
Marina, you didn't read my message. But one, Elton isn't dead. Did you? I can't see another one. My parents always call me Princess Di. My middle name is Diana. She died on my birthday. Oh, that's super sad. That's my middle name too, Diana. Yeah, that was really sad. I was quite young when I kind of remember
It
it
was in the
happening.
90s, yeah.
I remember it happening, but I was quite young. That's interesting that that Def Leppard guy died the day after my birthday.
That is interesting, yeah. It's crazy.
Very strange.
Wait, were you born January of 91? Yes, she was.
You should know this information.
No, it says it right there.
I know.
Necrochatter was asking.
Oh. I thought you were asking me. I was like, how do you not know this?
Well, I know that.
Yeah, I was born on January 1991. So young. Me, I'm 30 in like a month. When do you think you give me back my Betamax?
Your Betamax. Well, I was born in February of 87. So I might have your Betamax.
That's funny. So young. It's nice to hear. I feel like I'm past my prime now. I've got a month left and then that's it. It's all downhill for me from there. Alright, I think what I'm going to do, we're not going to do the draw yet, but I think I'm going to start cutting up the entries ready. Because I've got quite a lot to like get through. If you pass me though, my pair of scissors.
And pair of scissors.
The pair of scissors.
Here are your
Look at
pair
all
of
the entries
scissors.
we have. We're going to fold these up and put them into a drawer.
Oh, by a decade, Jesus.
No
There's no way I
way.
would have never guessed that.
I thought you were probably around the same age. So this is probably really loud in everyone's ears. Just cutting it all up. I cannot read your writing, by the way, so I hope you can. That would be amazing. I'm a diehard Leopard fan. Stephen Maynard Clark, known as Steve Clark. My mum died on 7th of January. Oh gosh. Just a wee little baba. Michelle, you cannot be that much older. Cut them in the shapes of little Pac-Man ghosts. Another suggestion, Freddie Mercury. Been there, done that, got the t-shirt.
Yeah, we did the Freddie Mercury one.
We kind of like rushed it though, so it'd be fun to go back and maybe...
Do it, like, try to communicate again.
That's a lot of entries, I know. You guys will really want a shirt, huh?
Yeah, well.
We'll have to do another giveaway.
Yeah, we'll make sure to do another
Tell
one.
you what, when we get monetized...
35? Oh, you're only 2 years older than me.
Yeah, we talking about, baby. Is this really
Maybe
loud?
you have his Betamax. No, I'm just joking.
Here, start folding these up into little foldy things and put them in this box.
But I wrote them all down.
Yeah. I'll cut them up. 51, still feeling young at heart. Absolutely. Age is just a number, isn't it? Like
51's like the new 35 anyway. You're
I
good.
feel like I'm older now than I'm younger now than I was when I was younger. When you're young, you're like, you know it all, you know? And when you're older, then you're just like, you start not giving a fuck and you just start, you know, doing your own thing and doing what's right for you and finding your own path. And I feel like I definitely enjoy being older than I did younger. I hated school and I hated growing up. Since I'm older and I got a job and then you start to find your feet and everything, like, I don't know, I just prefer it. It's less stressful. It's stressful growing up. You guys are awesome. Oh no, you're awesome! Thanks for hanging out with us, we really appreciate it. Really appreciate you hanging out with us whilst we cut up pieces of paper. 1974, you're a dinosaur! No way! Barely. You're just a spring chicken.
February 7th of 73. Well, I was born February 5th of 87, so February, that's where it's at.
Don't forget our combined giveaway for December. Absolutely. Guys, whilst I'm here, We need to discuss it a bit further to decide what we're going to do for it. But if we reach 1,000 hours watch time by December, me and Rochelle G, and obviously Doug, I'm like,
Yeah,
me.
her. Not me.
I meant to say me. Us and Rochelle G. It doesn't rhyme.
It's true.
Me, and Rochelle G are gonna do a giveaway. A combined giveaway. Because Rochelle is awesome like that. If we reach 1,000 hours by December, we're gonna do a big, fat, awesome giveaway. We should lower the numbers since someone got the numbers confused. That's fine. What do you reckon? 750 hours? Only about 100 hours. It's not that much, really. I didn't even think about that. You're the biggest dinosaur, 1954. Ah, spring chicken. More grounded. Definitely stay young as possible. Never give up. Never give in. I feel like once you give up, that's it, and that's the end from there. Feel the same. 48 next, and I think I'm still in my 30s. Wow. No, see, that's the way it is, isn't it? I feel like that's the same for everyone. Like once you're over that 30 mark, I feel like that's you then. You're the person who you want to be. You're just content with where you are.
It looks like we made it.
Looks like we made it. And you're what? 100 down? Easy peasy. Exactly. See? We can do this. Yeah, so 750 hours by December. So, put us on your laptops, leave us running in the background, just lower the volume, just keep it going, and if we reach 750 hours by December, we and Rochelle G, kind of rhymes.
It'd be by March, right?
No, we're going to do it by December.
Oh, by December, okay.
By March we need 2,000
Oh, yeah, that's right, that's what it was.
This is like a little halfway.
The little halfway giveaway.
Little halfway, sneaky peeky. Is it all done? You cut them all up?
Yep.
I'm your oldest fan. I don't know. For now. By Christmas! By the 25th of December. I'm getting told off. Alright. Stop wrestling.
Oh, just mix them
Probably
up.
driving everyone nuts.
Well,
Not in like 2 days. Yeah, so guys, by the 1st of November, 1st of December, if we could get 750 hours, Rochelle will be giving away her new laptop. Just kidding.
maybe her old one, though.
She's like, please, just take it. Do it on my birthday. No, we can't. We have to do it on the Christmas.
What is it?
A ghost.
A ghost.
It's a ghost. There
we go, we're back.
Okay. Doug's already making popcorn for the sleepover live jammy event. Write this down too so I don't forget it.
Oh, yes. Of course.
I forgot what we called it now. The Pajama Paranormal. What did we say? Someone, I think it was Cheryl, she came up with a really cool name for it. It was like the Pajama Paranormal. Oh, Cheryl, are you still with us? Use your awesome name that you had.
I just call it the Pajama Paranormal Popcorn Sleepover.
You're fuzzy from the beverages in the bowls, yeah. Probably. Paranormal Pajama Party!
It's
Thank
that
you,
ghost
Rochelle.
juice.
Go on, I'm smacking things. I'm sorry, guys. We should... Look, we've been celebrating. Maybe we celebrated a little bit too hard. 2 beers is just, it's too much for us to handle. Especially at our ages, you know? Knocking on 30 next month. I can't do it like I used to do. You can't Christmas Day. Well, no, we'll announce it like on the 27th or something, won't we? Doug's got too many presents to open. Paranormal pajama popcorn party. Woo! That was it. Paranormal pajama party. Paranormal pajama party. Triple P. Party Central. Let's go.
It's the quadruple P now.
It's the quadruple.
It's the quad P.
Oh, that's going to be so much fun. I'm so looking forward to that. Right, okay, so I kind of want to stretch this out to 11:30 and then do the draw because it just feels like a good time.
Yeah.
I'm not superstitious, but I feel like if we do the draw on an odd number, it's just not going to end well.
Yeah.
Yeah.
No.
So we have to wait and just do it at 11:30.
Okay.
Okay.
I feel like now would be a good time for a bathroom break, though.
You want to take a bathroom break?
I need to take a bathroom break.
Okay. Right, guys. Through the Veil Paranormal, hello and welcome. Thank you for joining us.
Do we have another entry? We are doing a drawing tonight. We're actually going to be doing it in about 7 minutes. So if you want to enter the drawing, you have a chance to win a t-shirt or a coffee mug with I Want to Believe You on it. All you have to do is type PARAFAM into the chat. That's PARAFAM. Just type that into the chat and we'll enter you into the drawing and you have a chance to win.
Time to be a pirate and catch some Z's. Good night. My boyfriend has been staring at me undesirably. He's my husband. And so he should be. I've got him lots of Brussels sprouts wrapped. That's your 20 presents. It's just a Brussels sprouts. PARAFAM! Through the Veil Paranormal. Getting these last
Another
entries
one that
in. Popcorn fam.
Pajama Through the Veil.
Mm-hmm. Did you write all of those ones down separately?
Yeah, these are all.
Oh, okay, cool. The pee pack.
God, I gotta pee so bad.
It's gonna pee so bad.
Pee so bad.
Right, so we're gonna pop this entry in to our pots. Once that's done, we will take a quick bathroom break and we will come back and we'll see if anyone else joins us and if they want to enter, but if not, we're gonna do the draw.
Yep.
After the break.
Okay.
He's rustled up his popcorn. Alright guys, we'll be back in just a moment.
And we're back.
We have returned. Bailey's cream if it's Irish. Oh, sounds good right now. That smoke is not smoke, it's cold in the UK. Steam from the bathroom break.
Pretty much.
That's it. That hot pea hitting that porcelain. Right, guys, are you ready?
It is time.
The draw. Da, 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 da. It's giveaway time. Who's it gonna be?
Give him a good little mix here.
Give him a good mix.
Yep.
Our mic's still low? Oh no. I don't know why it's doing that today.
Good? Check. Check our mic settings. No, this should be alright. Oh, that's speed.
We definitely don't want to change that.
Speed it up? Yeah, I don't know. It doesn't really give us an option to turn it up, does it?
Not on OBS. If we go into our sound settings, let's see.
Device properties. Volume there.
God, yeah. Why is it so low?
Oh, it was pretty low, wasn't it?
Sorry about that, guys. Is that right? You can hear us now?
Better? Is that better? Looks a little bit. Oh, shoot.
God, yeah.
Now
It's
it's
probably a bit too better. Is that background porn from inside the microwave perspective? Uh-huh.
Yep. It's our brains popping.
Alright, are you ready for the giveaway?
You want to draw it or do you want me to draw it?
You can draw. I'll do the drum roll. Tell me when you're ready.
Ready when you are. Yep.
Ready? Drum roll and...
And we got it.
Who's the winner?
Powerpuffs.
Powerpuffs is the first winner.
It's the first winner. All right, we'll keep that to the side.
You still with us, Powerpuffs? You're still with us, right? That's cool. It's
oh, Powerpuffs is here. All right. It's good.
Yo's back. Yeah, I can hear ya.
You win.
Powerpuffs. Right. Okay, as you're the first draw, you have the option. You can either have a t-shirt or a mug. What would you like? I wonder why I had the volume up so high. Yay! Congratulations! NK Hauntings! Hey, welcome! How are you?
Cup.
You want a cup?
Okay.
Excellent.
So we'll go ahead and write on here.
Now we're just gonna need some details from you. So obviously, don't put your name and address.
Yeah, don't put anything in the chat. But
if you follow us on either Facebook or Twitter, I want to believe you. Twitter is at @I_want2believe_you, or Facebook is just I want to believe you. If you follow us on there and send us a message, and then we can obviously get it sorted for you and get that sent out in the post.
Congratulations.
Exciting! Congratulations!
All right, shall we pick our next winner?
Let's pick them out.
All right.
All right, drum roll.
Drum roll, please. I'm really searching.
He's a rustler.
All right, we got it.
Oh, and who's the winner?
James, the nephew.
Oh, your
wow,
nephew.
that's amazing. I don't know if they're watching, But
Right as Skyrim. Hey, thanks for joining us. I'll add you guys on Facebook. Yeah, we have our channel name, I Want to Believe You. If you just follow the page and give us a message, and then we'll send that out to you. Discord.
Of course, I spell his name wrong.
You spell his name wrong. Oh,
Yeah.
that's cute. Your nephew won something.
I know,
Bless
that's
him.
hilarious. He's gonna be like, yes.
Aw, that's awesome.
So he's gonna get the T-shirt,
Unless he wants a mug, he can pick.
or if he wants a mug, but he'll probably want the T-shirt. He don't drink coffee.
He's like 12.
Yeah, he's like 12. He doesn't.
Awesome.
Well, thank you guys all for entering the drawing and being here.
James cheated. He's blood
he's-
bad. Just kidding.
I was thinking that same thing. I'm like, I can't believe it was James. I just thought they were just entering, and I would have never pulled one of my nephew's names, but there he was. That's insane.
Bless him.
I mean, I was digging deep for that too. I was like shuffling through all the names, and I gotta let him know. He's gonna be like,
You want to do a little bonus mug giveaway?
yeah, let's do it.
Should we do a bonus
We're
mug
gonna do
giveaway?
it. We should. James is a nephew. He is family, so he,
We'll
let's-
do another little bonus.
let's do a
one.
bonus one. Yeah. Give me a
Ready?
drum roll, please. Got it. Random relics.
Random relics.
I'll go with the mug. I don't know if
I don't
Random's
think
with
they're
us,
still.
but
Yeah,
they'll-
we're doing another mug.
they'll be happy to know they wanted the bonus mug.
Yeah, only felt fair,
Yeah. It's true. It's true. James is my nephew, but he did enter, so.
I was hoping I wasn't pulled out. I would have said put it back. Aww. It's not spooky month though. It's always spooky month. Yeah, congratulations everyone. That was a lot of fun.
That was cool.
Again, something we'd like to do more often. I said once we hit the 750 hour mark, hopefully by the 25th of December, if we hit that, then we're going to do another giveaway. Joint with Rochelle. She's very kindly said that she would do a joint giveaway with us if we hit the 750 hour mark by the 25th of December.
Oh, look at James's on my mom's account. Did I win the mug or a T-shirt, buddy?
It's up to you.
It's up to you, but you technically won a T-shirt. It's really up to you what you want, though.
You got a t-shirt! This is amazing. Thanks, guys. Oh, you're very welcome. Thank you so much for joining us. Like, these giveaways, I wish we could do more to say thank you, but it's just like a little something from us to say thank you, everyone.
Yes, and it is really highly appreciated, all the support. Again, you guys are amazing. This community is amazing. So, random relics, yes.
Hey, don't know if you heard random. Oh yeah, he did. Yeah.
Okay,
Yes,
you heard. You
he-
won. Yes, thanks for sticking around. It was
So-
worth it.
Random relics. If you could either talk to us on Twitter or Facebook at Want to Believe You on Twitter, or just I Want to Believe You on Facebook, or even Instagram, get a hold of us and obviously give us your details, and we get this sent out for you. Everyone, watch to help them get their goal. You all matter.
Yes, there's another drawing to be had, so we just gotta reach that goal first. So
James wants a t-shirt.
then the T-shirt you're getting, buddy.
I could just had us all over to celebrate and adult bevs. Damn COVID.
Right,
Soon as it's all over, we'll be coming over
we'll be hanging out in the garage with all the beers.
in the garage.
Yeah, or the garage.
Can't wait for the pee party. Oh god, that's gonna be so much fun. I'm actually so excited for this. We're probably gonna end up doing like an overnight 24-hour thing where I'm just gonna be up like, did you hear that?
Yeah. Everybody heard that?
When really we're just sitting there and nothing probably happens. Oh, amazing. Thank you all so much for joining us tonight. I think it's probably, do you think time to wrap up now?
Yeah, I think we can wrap it up now. I mean, it's been a great episode. This has been a great stream.
Mm-hmm. We'll be in the garage investigation with you.
And congratulations to our winners.
Yeah, congratulations. We got a bonus winner tonight. Look at that.
Oh, Zombie.
Zombie's back.
Oh,
Welcome back.
Welcome back. You missed the drawing.
You missed the drawing. We had some good winners, so y'all leaving?
Yeah, we're gonna wrap it up now. It was a nice 3-hour stream. The first half hour doesn't count.
When did we start in the end? At 8:30. So we did go for over for 3 hours.
Yeah,
so
it was 3 hours.
Yeah, thank you so much for joining us, everyone. We really appreciate it. We really appreciate your feedback on all of our ideas that we want to do. It's been great talking with you to get your feedback on what you would like and what you wouldn't like. What up, Ellies? How are you? So yeah, it's gonna be fun to do these things and try them out and hopefully not get any more technical issues. But so yeah, next Saturday. Do Saturday or Friday night? Saturday night.
Probably Saturday night. Yeah. So in a week from today.
A week from today, we probably go live maybe around 11 o'clock.
Yeah, it'll be about 11. Probably be the proper time to do it.
So what is that time for the US? Around 6-ish, 7-ish.
11, so 5-hour difference. So about 6.
Mhm.
So yeah, it'd be about 6 o'clock. Well, for Eastern time in the U.S. So Eastern Standard.
Mhm.
So yeah. So hopefully we'll be able to
Paranormal pajama party.
get the pajama party going. Maybe we can together catch something paranormal in the old haunted house.
That would be really. My mom's in the chat going, "Not gonna happen."
It's all good as long as we don't bust out the Ouija board. We can't do that.
Yes,
That's the only thing we can't do
forbidden.
there.
East Coast is 5 hours. Oh, that's cool. And others are 6 or are they 4? I don't know. Around that time, we'll post it. Oh, I can't say thank you enough to everyone.
Yeah, thank you so much, and thank you for sticking around too. I mean, it means so much, and it's so helpful. It's really helpful for everybody to stick around for those 3 hours. I mean, it's gonna definitely make a difference for us. So, hopefully, Saturday we'll have a similar turnout. It should be fun.
That will be fun, and then it'll be fun just watching it back and see. I don't even know if it was because I have it streaming on my phone, so I don't even know if my phone will last for that long, or if it will just like burn out and die, or Mum, no you can't. It's like, well, there's that idea over, guys. No paranormal pajama party.
No, she's saying no, we can't with the Ouija board. She's saying absolutely not.
Who won? We had Random Relics, Powerpuffs, and
the nephew,
Doug's
James.
nephew.
He won. What a lucky kid.
Oh, Midwest is 6, Mountain Times is 7, and West Coast is 8 hours. There you go.
Okay.
That's a lot of differences. So either way, we're in the front though.
So yeah, it'll be
everyone
about
can watch behind.
Yeah, it'll be about 6 o'clock Eastern. So.
Yeah. I don't know if it's going to be any good. It's probably just going to be like a camera looking at absolutely nothing. But you never know. We might catch something.
Never do know. You never know. That's the fun of it, isn't it? And I think that's extra fun having people around.
We won't be there for the chat, so it'll be you guys with each other whilst we're in Dreamland.
Yeah. While we're sleeping, so.
Oh, it's been good hanging out with you too, Zombie. Hopefully I'll be able to log on to Twitch and catch some of your streams and pass on and have a look every now and again. You guys just invited a globe of people to watch you from behind. Yeah, you can just watch us from behind.
It's fine.
We're counting on it, so make sure you're there. Can't wait for you to do the Ostrigen, yeah. We're excited for that too. As soon as we can. Hopefully January will be a good time.
Yeah. It'll be sooner than later.
Yeah, absolutely. Alright, well thank you guys all so much. Go and show each other some love and support each other like you do for us and we do for you, and obviously vice versa. I'm sure we all do anyway, but
we'll have
how much we appreciate it.
We'll not only catch you next Saturday, but we'll have a surprise video for you sometimes this week that we're about to release. Tomorrow. So it's going to be tomorrow. We have a video that we're releasing. Should be an interesting one. So we'll catch you there. And if not, we will see you next Saturday.
Absolutely. Goodbye, guys. Thank you so